Hi. Good evening. Don't roll your eyes at me. Come on, man. I got here, didn't I? I had to go to the bathroom. I was making a tweet. That's why it took so long. Dude, the Mario movie discussion is very funny. Everything came out okay. Yeah, I'm good. I was so distracted that I didn't go to the bathroom. Oh, God, I forgot to change the bankruptcy thing. I'm sorry. I'm going to lose so many followers. Guys, I'm sorry. I meant to change that before stream. I did it twice. Oh, my God. I'm so sorry. Thanks for the money. I'm going to lose so many followers. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. My bad. I didn't mean... I meant to change it, but I got so distracted. I've been doing a lot of shit. Hey, be sure to declare bankruptcy as quickly as possible. Tonight, the Nintendo Cinematic Universe is upon us. Who deserves to be a part of it? That's what we're going to decide. This idea comes from Bobby. Friend of the stream, Bobby Wasabi. I think it's going to be fun. It's going to be good. Mario Movie Discourse is so funny because it brings back all the animation and cinema people. Dude, yeah, this shit, that happened to me. I just thought this was a funny thing, right? About that. And the grown man laughing, getting giddy about criticism of a kid's... What? What are we... I know it's a kid's movie. I don't expect it to be high art. I don't give a shit. I don't care if it's good or not. I just think Jack Black is very funny. I think this guy made up a guy. Like, I'm really angry at the Mario movie. I don't care if it's ass. I love Birdo. Mario movie fans or something else. Dude, they're weird. It's a certain subset of people who consume children's media, but are really tender about it. If you like cartoons, you like cartoons, man. Just own it, right? The Japanese cartoon fans surely do. They get mad at me all the time. You take away their panty shots. Wait, what about my waifu? I couldn't give less of a shit about the movie score. This movie is always about to get drunk and point at references. Yeah, like, just enjoy it, man. I think kids can have shitty movies and kids can have good movies. And I don't think we gotta pretend either way, right? It's all for kids. Fuck it. You can play with toys. Just know you're playing with toys. Own that shit, you know? It's all good, man. Hardcore Mario fans are very insecure. On the one hand, I don't get it. On the other hand, I would hate to be labeled a gamer. I hide my power level everywhere I go. So I kind of get it. I don't let nobody know I'd be playing video games. So maybe that's part of it. On the internet, who gives a shit? But in real life, ooh. Thanks, it's a me plus. Appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for the tier 1s at Prime. Sorry I'm a little late. I was setting stuff up tonight. We got the Mario movie tomorrow. Tonight we're going to be doing the Nintendo Cinematic Universe. You know what? Tomorrow was Wii Wednesday, but then I realized it's April Fool's Day. I should do something with that, right? Probably, you know? Hello?
Can we talk?
Oh, hey, what's up? Hey, what's wrong, man?
It's my script.
Okay.
The depression angle. Chatters are leaning into it a little hard.
Yeah,
I feel like we lost the plot on my character, and
Sure.
it's reflecting on my brand.
Yeah, how does it...
I'm a pretty happy guy, you know?
Yeah, totally.
Shit, are we lit?
We'll talk later, man. I wonder how that makes him feel. Maybe he feels like he wants to do something rash. I certainly hope not. His mischaracterization. I hope he doesn't do anything crazy, right? Yo, look at how many months on Habitful. Yo, let's give 67 subs for that. Huh? Who's the funniest chatter? The funniest chatter will give 67 subs. Or 6 or 7. Either one, you could give 6 subs. Come on, everybody. How about donating $67? Let's go. Funny. Oh, good one. Oh, 6 subs. 6 subs. Keon 7 gave 6. 6 gave by 7. You're too old for this. That's what the Mario fans would have you believe, but they're wrong. For you see, the Super Mario Galaxy movie debuts with a 46%. Oh, hell no. Oh, 7. There's the 7. 6 and 7. That's the joke, right? 6 and 7. Coney, how was the Nuzlocke? Oh, real bad. It's over, kind of. So I died. I got wiped by Hydreigon, who, despite the Hydro name, does not shoot water. And I thought he would shoot water. Then he burned my mushroom to death. And then I was like, oh, he's a fire type. And then I sent out a dragon, and he used the ice move. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Yeah, it had surf, I think. Like, what the fuck? So anyway, I still have one team left, I think. I have 10 more Pokemon. There is a chance on Thursday I could win. However, that team has Arduino on it. So, we'll see. I don't know. Yeah, well, I don't know who's on it. There is no shot. I think I have Arduino, Durant, Unpheasant. Like, my team is ass, but, you know, but the rest of my team's dead. I'm sure you'll find a way to cheat a win. Well, you know, maybe the devil himself could resurrect my strongest soldiers, and then that's how we defeat with the power of Hellfire. I Pet Cemetery, all my favorite mons back up. Quan Chi delivers the killing blow, you know? Something like that, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. Something like that. He'll still lose, maybe. Yeah, apparently the Galaxy movie is bad. This bad. Which, again, hey, fine with me, bro. That's fine. I'm not here for a good movie. You feel me? I'm here to laugh at the funny characters. That first movie was not good. It was a fine Mario movie. Terrible real movie in films. You see the one reviewer calling it worse than AI. Oh, I did. There he go right there. The Mario Galaxy movie, bland screensaver of a movie that's actually worse than AI, which is very funny. Yeah, man. Hey, what can you do? What can you do? Some people love Super Mario, some people don't. Listen, I've been waiting 20 years. You know what this really means for me? That Link movie, that Zelda movie, is going to get lambasted. That Zelda movie doesn't even have the, oh, it's for kids, it's silly, beautiful kid movie bullshit. The Zelda movie is going to be like, they filmed this where they filmed Lord of the Rings. That's bad. The Zelda movie is going to be raked over the coals, man. It's bad, and it's not going to be good. Like, you can't do Zelda references the same way you do Mario references. Your Zelda reference is like, wow, I think that guy was Tingle, haha. Wow, those horse shop owners look like Mario and Luigi. Like, I don't know, right? Like, it's not as rich. I feel like the background references aren't quite as, you know, you have a guy named Error, right? What if they made a good movie, though? They won't, you know that. I think they're actually trying to make a good movie for that one. Well, your guess is as good as mine. We'll see. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Tonight we are deciding who deserves to be in the Super Mario, well, really the Nintendo Cinematic Universe. Hold on, you know what's crazy? This is funny. Bobby sent me this. He sent this in the Content Ideas channel. This shit ain't got no Star Fox on it. They just assumed they'd be dead. I'm gonna have to add
Watching
them.
Alpha Rat Raiders experience such heavy culture shock last stream. With how mean we are to Coney with that fat ass emote was so fucking funny.
That was kind of...
We should be extra mean to Coney
that
from
was
now
very
on,
funny.
so new viewers will understand it's a joke.
Well, I mean, no, I don't think that. I think maybe we should change the culture of the stream for the better, right? I think maybe we should be a little bit nicer so that people might stick around and feel comfortable. Maybe we do need more mods, right? I can find a better tier list. Honestly, this one's fine. I could just put in, I have to put in some characters. Maybe there isn't all Nintendo characters. Because, like, if I can find... This is the ultimate one. The thing is, I don't want it to be... Oh, my God. Yeah, this is stupid. Like, Ness and Lucas, bro? Come on, right? That's silly. Yeah, I don't want a bullshit amount of characters. I don't need every... Jesus Christ. I don't want every Pokemon. I think just Star Fox on this is enough, right? There's got to be something. I'll just do this, and then I'll, Yeah, I'll do this, and I'll just add people, I guess. That's probably fine. Oh, here's all Mario characters, 1550. This is just showing off that you know. Okay, it's including Lanky Kong and this big ghost. This is stupid. It's fine. I already got I got a couple of them ready to go already. But it was kind of hard to find the right images. But I'll just add them as I go, because I'm sure they're going to be characters I add anyway. So I got Toadsworth here. He's dead, as we all know. This one's just got the important ones. Famous characters. No, I kind of like this one. Because this one, at least I could say, like Tinkle's going to get a cameo, right? He'll be in the background. Maybe Jimmy, right? I like this one. This is a good one. Poor Lanky. He has no style and no grace. I know one thing he does have. I'm not going to say it, though. Sorry if you guys got jump scared by the go live notification. That was the one for last time. I don't like to repeat a joke, but I forgot how to fix it. I forgot to. Ads right now. Subscribe to Twitch Prime or Tier 1 for no ads. Here they come. The ads are popping right now. Check it out, everybody. Here it comes. I forgot to change the thing, so. I had claimed for a long time. Yeah, maybe I'll put that back. We'll see. All right. We're almost at 1,400, bro. Subscribe. Help, please. Please. Let's handle it. I don't like to repeat a joke. I don't, man. Not too much, right? Only when it's funny. It's an easy one. Yeah. The saxophone gave it away. Yeah. Without the saxophone, I don't think I would have gotten it. Yeah. Yeah. Freaking awesome. Great. Don't you listen to this a lot? No. You're only saying that because I'm white and a little funky. Because I'm a white boy with soul. That's the only reason you say that. Thanks, sounds like Armada on Wet Dry World. What's that song now? With the... I don't think this is it. I'm going out on a limb here. Whoo! All right. All right. All right. I felt that very deep bass. I'm like, wait. That's nice. Yeah, that's good. Pre-played. Hand to God, bro. Hand to God. Today might be the 3 for 3. Give me something easy. Shit sound like... Oh my God, I don't know. I'm dead. It sounds like Bad Sons to me, but they're not on here. Oh my God. All right. Yeah. I don't listen to Radiohead, bro. I'm not a manipulator. I'm dead. I'm dead anyway. This sounds like Sonic the Hedgehog. This should sound like I think Kid Cudi sang this at the end of the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. Okay, Sonic would not say that. Skybox by Gunna. I wouldn't have gotten that. Never mind. I wouldn't do that. Get high on the loop-de-loop where the one-up is. Da-da-da-da-da-da. That's what Sonic meant. Oh, stupid. That's it is. Dude, that Happy Hardcore Sonic song back in the day. I hate Happy Hardcore. That shit was a plague upon the internet for a while. That do you guys know Happy Hardcore music? The Youngins? Do you guys know what that was? I'm trying to think of what the most famous Happy Hardcore song is. It was kind of like a DDR thing. So it says 99, but I remember this from, like, early internet. There we go. Yeah, this one. If you've ever heard a piano go like like that, that's happy hardcore. DIFM radio. Oh my god, I fucking love DIFM. I love vocal trance. Not even Eurobeat. I wouldn't call this. Maybe it is. There's always that big ass snare drum. Sound like I'm bouncing on a trampoline. This is the kind of shit you do E and spin glow sticks to. Alright? Cottonmouth music. It's fucked up. Never knew the term for this. I hate happy hardcore. Give me a headache, bro. Kinda cool. You know what else is kinda cool? Hold on, I gotta see. No way. I know that ain't what I think it is. That was at the top of my timeline. I'm not clicking that, bro. Hold on. Let's go on this adventure together. Incognito window. No way. Movie night! Who wants to watch a movie? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Hey,
that can't be what I think it is.
Chris Meledandri, CEO of Illumination.
Oh, Chris, hey, I wasn't doing anything. Hey, nothing.
Role in the Mario movie.
Yeah.
And I'm allowing you to share with the chat early.
Oh.
Here, share away.
I guess that was it. That was the link I just got. Thanks, Chris. Oh, hold on. He gave me another one. 1 second. Fox for sure being set up for a solo movie. I'll be the judge of that. Oh, it's Link. Link in the movie. Hey, Coney, excited to share this is my role in the Mario movie, Chris said. I would like to announce formally that I will be playing the role of the eggplant wizard. That's me. That's my character. Thanks. Don't wait that. That's a good one, man. Thanks. Yeah, just gotta wait for the Kid Icarus movie, which is Phase 8 of the NCU. I just gotta wait for all the other films. Say your iconic line. Eggplant-tastic! Egg-tastic! I'm gonna eggulate you! Ah! Very cool. He doesn't say that? Do you know what he does say? I don't know if he says anything. Oh, he does. He's enjoyed by the tempura wizard, who does not have his own thing, I guess. Like shrimp tempura? Okay. All right, whatever, man. I really don't want to be an eggplant. Then don't cross me. I'll make you an eggplant. My most powerful spell. If that was the one power I had, I would be so mad. I have an eggplant staff. All I could do is make people eggplants.
Can I stream?
Hey, buddy.
I've come here to make a presidential announcement that Can I promised on the last stream.
You know what?
When he hits
I did.
2,400 subs,
I
he will
did.
add the fattest
I did,
emote
and
that
we're
was
almost
made
there.
for him.
At 2,400.
This is legally binding.
That is true. I think we could do that, maybe. That's true. You could solve world hunger. I don't think people would want to eat eggplant all the time. That's like that Simpsons scene where they eat the tomato. I don't think that would happen. I'd be sick of that shit. If any of you guys want to click this link, let me know how it goes. Oh yeah, did you see Olaf? Yeah. This is very funny. Dude, I went to Epic Universe and they had the little dragons out, and one of them was just on its back. And people were taking pictures. They said, no, don't take pictures. No, he's sleeping. And we're like, his ass is not sleeping. And they shooed people away. They're like, don't look. I'm like, his ass is not sleeping. They didn't want anybody. They put like a tarp over him. I don't know why they didn't do that for Olaf here, who apparently got blasted by a wizard or something. Oh, Olaf! Oh no! Olaf's taking a nap. Good thing that happens in the movie, bro. His nose comes off all the time. That's fine, bro. He can get away with that. The real audio they don't want you to hear.
Counting or not counting gang violence?
Okay, no, I shouldn't have clicked on that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Come on, man. Come on, dude. I'm not. Can we have this? Okay, I think it's a little slow. Don't you think this emote should be a little faster? I think it takes a little while. Oh, and I also think that name is way too long. I think it's way... I don't think that's a good emote. I think that we should... There are two things we could change about it. Refresh the page. It doesn't fix it, man. All right. Do it yourself? I don't want to. All right, let's do a Mario thing. Actually, before we do that, this is very funny because I did want to watch this, but I also have a bounty for it. This is going to surprise you guys because I have a bounty for this, but I'm also going to watch it on my own, but I'm going to watch it for real while laughing at it, and then I'm going to show the bounty after, later. But first, actually, let's give it up to Deezus, who, Dylan, friend of the stream, Deezus, who put together a tier list, 20K. I'll drop a like on that. Even though he put Bambi kind of low, he's getting some discussion going. Love that. Great tier list. I love this. We got Bambi here in the middle. I think it should be higher, but that's fine. Clearly a young guy who enjoys Toy Story 3, but not Toy Story 1. He doesn't get it. Dylan was probably born in 1998. Whatever. He doesn't understand the artistry, but generally I think this hits. He has his favorite up top, right, that he saw at a pivotal moment in his life, and the rest of it I think is pretty inoffensive. That's good, but Fantasia bottom tier is crazy. Well, it's because they just staple shit together. A lot of Disney shit is just like 3 cartoons put together. That's not really the same, right? Also, Wish is, this tier list is forced Wish defenders on my feed. Dude, Wish is insane. If you guys have friends this would be fun with, I implore you, get drunk and watch Wish. It makes no sense. That movie, if you watch it with a critical eye, makes no fucking sense. It is insane to watch. It is a ridiculous movie, dude. Yeah. Silly. Thanks, Honky Tone. Oh, wait, I forgot to thank people. Thank you, Honky Tone. Thank you, Bubble Bubble. Thank you, Chase Dog. Thank you, Randy Space Blast. Thank you, Hero of Time. Thank you, Sea Splash. Thank you, Ceramus. Thank you, Ratchet Alpha. Thank you, Frizzin. Thank you, Mech BC. Thank you, Wibby or Wilby. Thanks, Keon, for the 6 subs. Oh, Wilby for the 7 subs. Thank you, Drill. Habitful, Confused. It's a Me Plus, the Tat, Sloth Dukin, Fraz2, Danger Ducklings, Goodie Bags, Julie, Jubilee, Bad Prototype, Video Jane, Gojira Fan, and Cash Money. And nobody else, because I got them all. Thank you. Wow. I'm really good at this. Isn't there someone you forgot to thank? The rest? Is that what you want? I think I thanked everybody. All right, hold on. There's the 7. Okay. All right, hold on. This is actually a bounty I do have to do. But I want to see this without having to actually watch it so I can give my real thoughts. Check it out, everybody. Behold, the Backrooms. The trailer is now. The Backrooms trailer starts right now. How are you going to make a movie about this? Let's see.
I found something. In the store.
Okay.
I'm worried about A24, bro. I feel like so much A24 stuff is like really cool setup or initial idea with a trailer going dong dong like in a and then it, you know, and then it like there's like no substance, but A24 is the Devolver of movies. Sure, sometimes it hits, sometimes it just completely whiffs.
What did you find?
They make good stuff.
The place.
Oversaturated might be the word. No.
I found a place.
I bet it's the back rooms.
Hello?
Yeah, I think this might be scary to people in a way that I can't comprehend because I am a certain age.
It's massive in there.
Like, I get why it's scary, but I don't feel that it's scary. I understand the idea, but it's, like, uneasy, but it doesn't hit that way for me.
I'm not saying I don't believe you.
Right?
Okay, I'm gonna come back here with proof. All right, you feel me? Yeah. Follow my lead.
I don't think this is an age thing. You don't think so?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I think maybe there's a through line, and maybe I'm intellectualizing this too much. I think maybe there's a through line between Gen Z thinking this is scary and also, like, the loss of commercialized spaces. Like, so many Gen Z and maybe even late Gen Alpha, like, older guys, like, they have been to malls that are dead, so they see this when they're young, and it, like, creates a path line in their brain. You know what I mean? Like, I think it could be, like, when you see a place like this where you expect to see people when you're 4, 5, 6, whatever, that might be a little... But for me, it's like, yeah, that's a dead area that used to have people in it. And I feel a different way, where it's like, I go to Glen Burnie Mall, right? And it's like, wow, this is weird and fucked up, but I'm not scared, right?
I've been there every night since I found the place, and I still barely scratched the surface. All right, just take it slow.
I don't find anything in the trailer very scary, but it seems very interesting. I like it when they swing, when they try different stuff. Oh, I see. We're putting the filter on. We're doing the Blair Witch thing to make it authentic. All right.
Pull me up, pull me up, pull me up! What do you see?
I like it when directors swing, even if they don't hit the ball. That's what happened to me with Skin and Rink. I'm like, I appreciate it, even though you whiff. You know? I'll try it.
It's like a maze. It just goes on and on. Sometimes I'm scared I'll get lost.
Clark, can you hear me? I don't understand.
This scary music is not happening for me, bro. Like...
It's beautiful. Am I right?
Hello?
This shit happened to Homer Simpson in that one treehouse. He was in the third dimension. They got the Apple font. Large. I don't get it. I don't get it. Whatever, man. What if the bounty reviewers accidentally scrubbed to this part of the VOD? I'll delete the VOD. They'll never find it. I'm going to give out my address, so I'm like, oops! Sorry, we can't get it back. You know what I think is cool? SCPs, bro. Make a movie on that. I think that's a very interesting idea. A lot of SCPs are ass, but I guess the issue with that is that it's all, like, community funded, right? So, like, it'd be shitty to take somebody's idea in that setup or whatever.
Hello, this is Miyamoto-san. I've come to announce that Nintendo is
yeah.
officially sponsoring this stream, so you
Yeah!
can show everyone our new Mario movie.
Yeah, let's
Just don't
go!
check the email this Donna was sent under.
Oh.
It's really me. Also, wait, you kind of look like W.
No, I don't look like Wario at all. And if I do, give me that part. I've been trying to grow out my mustache and maybe put on some weight. Why you think I'm eating so many donuts? You know what I'm saying? Like, put me in a movie. Excellent! That'd be a pretty good Wario, bro. Check out this cool review of the Mario movie. This is the last thing I'm doing before we do the tier list. Okay. The film is torturous to sit through and, for me, provoked periods of actual physical discomfort. I had to stab myself repeatedly in the hand with a pen to distract from the howling distress. It is that bad. Shut up, bro. Shut up. Hold on. This guy got a letterbox. What's his letterbox, bro? Give me that shit right now. All right, hold on. He writes for the Times. Is it this guy? The Super Mario Galaxy movie is the end of cinema. The best films at home to watch at home this week. What's your favorite movie, bro? Oh, by the way, no spoilers. He gave Mufasa 100. You know, you could have just lied about that and I would have believed you. No spoilers on this. Are you guys ready? I just got to season 6 of The Sopranos. One of my favorite characters is gone. So bummed. So bummed. Really bummed. But I'm very happy. This show is great. Amazing show. I'm so bummed. There was really no way out for that character, but I'm still bummed. I hate when he almost spoils stuff. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to leave it there. Love this fucking show, though. It's so good. It's so good. So fucking good. All right. Let's get to it. Let's make it a tier list. Yahoo! Waha! Also, Paulie only gets funnier. Dude, Paulie gets funnier every fucking episode, man. He really does. He has become so flanderized. Like, I feel like his characterization has gone from, like, almost believable and like, maybe a little relatable. Now he is just the most sycophantic suck-up. It's so funny. I love Paulie, bro. I'm going to do a tier list of all the characters when I'm done. But except I found out, dude, the 6th season of Sopranos, do you know how long it is? Dude, it's 23 seasons, or episodes. That's insane. I got to watch so much more. Crazy. All right, we'll talk about it more later. Okay. Hold on. Actually, thanks for showing me that review. I'm going to bring this up on the YouTube intro. Hold on one second. Because this is gonna, this'll, you know. All right, this is good. Okay. All right, here you go. All right, we're good. Thanks, who down in Whoville. Thanks for the tier 1. I don't believe who's are real. Let's put the flour in boiling oil. Ah, boiling oil. You guys remember that? I'm the grumpy kangaroo. Sour kangaroo? Whatever her name was. Stupid. Okay. All right. Let's do it. At Horton, help. Yawp. Okay. Fellas, the cinematic Nintendo universe is nearly upon us. Today is March 31st, mere hours away from the Super Mario Galaxy movie, and the previews are in. And oh boy, they are all seem to be pretty aligned on one thing. This movie is not good. Kind of a bummer, I guess. Apparently, it's the same as the one from 1993. Uh-oh. That's okay, though, because Jack Black said it was big. He said it would be huge. I can't wait to see it. Awesome. Yes, it's true. The Mario Galaxy movie is coming out tomorrow, and it got Fox in it. It also got this one critic to self-harm. The film is torturous to sit through, and for me, provoked periods of actual physical discomfort. I had to stab myself repeatedly in the hand with a pen to distract from the howling distress. It's that bad and that offensive. So if you watch the movie, maybe bring gloves. Maybe bring, like, a friend who will stop you, right? Like, this is... Can it be that bad? Jesus. Anyway, the Mario movie is apparently very bad. We'll all see tomorrow when it comes out. But in the meantime, I thought it would be fun to predict the Nintendo Cinematic Universe. Yes, it's true. Every Nintendo character here. Decide who will be in the universe that spans all the Nintendo properties and movies, and who will be left behind. I've started off here. Obviously, Mario's in the movie. Link is getting one. Star Fox is going to be in this one, but he won't get his own movie. Blah, blah, blah. You see it. Toadsworth is dead. I think we don't have to argue about that. He's been dead for quite some time. If you're dead, leave a comment and like below. Subscribe if you're dead, because then you can't unsubscribe later when I fall off. So please subscribe before you die. Subscribe now before you die, or you'll forget to. All right, let's go ahead and rank every single Nintendo character on the NCU scale, where they should be, who's getting their own movie, who will be left in the dust, and who will get a funny cameo. Shall we? Okay, so what we're going to do, I don't think we got to rank everybody. Like, I feel like a lot of these, like, you know, we could kind of place them as they are here. Birdo's a cameo. I do think Wario will... I think Wario is going to be set up for 3. I do. I think he's the third guy. I think so.
The Mario movie releases on April Fool's Day.
Yeah, I
so
did
the
see
reviewers
that.
are getting in the early spirit by giving fake and joke bad reviews of the movie.
We're being very
since we
silly.
all know that it's actually the next best thing since
That's what it
God.
is. A funny
True.
joke. I love that. That's really good. What if they all change it tomorrow? The score shoots up to 90? Gotcha! That's pretty good. That might work.
I like to think Miyamoto has no idea what Metacritic is, and the only knowledge he has on the reception are from the cast who are so excited to be a part of this movie.
Donald Glover talked his ear off for hours, and Miyamoto doesn't speak English, so he just nodded politely. He seems very excited. I guess it's a good movie. Sure. I saw somebody say Peach is definitely getting her own movie. You know what? I think she'll be streaming on Peacock. She's getting the Knuckles treatment. She's going to get Knucklesed. I'll give it up for that. She's going to get peacocked. She'll be on Knuckles. I think Daisy is going to be a cameo. I don't think she's going to be a real character. I think Waluigi... 1 second of screen time. You guys remember what they did with Diddy and Dixie? They're going to do that with Waluigi. There's going to be like a fun, like, who's that guy? And then you see him, you know. Same with Funky. I think he might be in that too. Apparently, and I don't know if, like, I don't know how much Rosalina is going to be in her own movie. Don't spoil anything if you know. But it's called the Galaxy Movie, and they got way too many characters showing up for 90 minutes, right? Like, I feel like her ass is not going to be there, which is good for me, because I don't like Rosalina, but we'll see. Toad, obviously supporting. Toadette, I think, will be a cameo at some point. Bowser... Like, this is weird because the idea is, like, their own movie. You think Luigi will get his own movie? I think he might. No? Like a Luigi's Mansion. I saw Chris Pratt talking about it, right? I think he'll stream on Peacock. I think Luigi gets a show. No, because you got to pay Charlie Day. I don't think he gets Knuckles. I think he might get his own movie. One day. I could see it. I could see a Luigi's Mansion movie, for sure. Yep. Junior, supporting character. A lot of Mario characters are going to do that. I think most Mario characters are going to be
Charlie
there.
Day has already expressed interest in doing a Luigi's Mansion movie.
Yeah, I saw
that.
that.
So I really like the idea that the Luigi's Mansion movie is a hardcore horror movie.
I don't think they're going to do that.
For some
I don't think
reason,
they're going to make it
extra
that
adult
hard.
on and never does that kind of thing again.
But you don't have to pay Anya Taylor-Joy. I don't know why I assumed that you wouldn't need to get her, but you would need to get him. That's true. I'll check. Hey, on International Women's Month, maybe that was a little misogynistic of me, that you could find a Peach sound-alike, but not a Luigi sound-alike. That's on me. Sorry, everybody. That's a little... You know what? Maybe that's my fault. You're right. That might be true. Charlie Day is a TV guy. I don't think he'd be that expensive. Yeah, I think you're right. You're right. Donkey Kong isn't going to get his own movie. I don't think ever. I don't think people would show up to see that. But good for him. He will have a supporting role. Nabbit's a cameo. Kamek is a supporting... King Boo got a screen time, I think, right? Petey is a cameo. Well, Petey gets a second. King Bob-omb had a second. He had a pivotal role, actually, in the wedding scene. He did a big thing. We're not going to see Dry Bowser. That's too scary on the big screen. Lakitu, second of screen time. Goomba, Koopa, obviously. Like, they're just, you know... Their background... I shouldn't even put a second of screen time. background people, extras. These guys. That 1 second of focused screen time, I should say. Like, there's gonna be like, look at that guy. Extras. Maybe King Boo if he gets in the movie, right? If they had the Luigi movie. Petey will get a focus. Lakitu's an extra. This guy's an extra. Supporting? He would have to be a Luigi's bitch. Wait, what? No, never mind. I was about to be so stupid. I was gonna be like, wait, Egad can't talk. What are they gonna do? He can't talk in the game. He has the suka suka sounds. But, you know, I guess he will be able to talk. The Yabu Yabus, right? Who voices Egad? Benedict Cumberbatch. No, his voice is too deep. You need somebody with a high... Wayne Brady? I think you... No, because you would need a celebrity. You need, like, an old celebrity. Like John Cleese. John Cleese. Have John Cleese be him, right? Sir Anthony Hopkins. Yeah. Steve Buscemi would be great. There we go. That'd be great. Perfect. Mallow left behind. We're not doing this shit, bro. Get these guys. They are not going to be in any movie of any sort. Not even as a cameo. Get over it. Cranky already had a big role. Tiny's getting left behind. Pauline's getting left behind. There's no way we work that in. This dude's not here. Ramby's fucking dead. He's not dead. I shouldn't say that. K-Rool left behind, bro. He's not going to show up. I don't think Donkey Kong ever gets that much focus. Straight up. I don't think he'll ever get anything like that. Obviously, Zelda. I mean, it's her movie, too. I'm going to put her there on International Women's Month. Ganon will be a character, obviously. Let me just skip around a little bit, because one thing I did want to point out. Isabel is going to be streaming on Peacock along with Tom Nook and all of their funny friends. I think a fun, cozy little... I was about to make a tear. Who is that? A fun, cozy little world of these characters would be very cute. Imagine a slice of life show on Peacock with all the Animal Crossing friends. That would be so precious. I would love that. This guy would be in it. He would be a fun cameo, I think. Art guy would be a cameo. I'm trying to decide who gets left behind in the Animal Crossing world. I don't think you have a player character. I don't think you have a protagonist. You don't need that. Well, no, you don't need one. I think you have the townspeople be protagonists, right? I think that's it. KK is going to be a character, supporting character. So many of these guys get left behind. I don't even know who they are. Pretty much every villager that is not, like, well-known. Like, they could be in. Any of these guys, this guy gets a second of screen time. They're going to make a joke about that guy, right? Like, some of these guys are going to be in. Some of them won't. It's impossible to predict. You know what? We'll do extras. We'll do that. They could be in the background. They could be part of the town. I'll let you guys do the funny quote tweet on that girl if you want. Only for the most known villagers will there be some time, including this guy. That guy, everybody knows that dude. Thanks, Alfred. Can't wait for random Twitter user to get upset at Geno placement. I don't think so. Dude, I was looking at that Dylan tier list. He killed it with that, bro. That was a good Disney tier list. I still have people. Dude, literally, on the top of my timeline right now is giving I hate these movies because Twitter tells me to. No, man, they're all bad. That user is 16. That guy's a master. Straight up. Lightyear Defender spotted. For what? The camel guy, I think, is a cameo. Like in the city, right? This guy is a cameo. Skunk guy, cameo. The supporting character. She's important. Blathers is important. right? Her, I guess, I don't know what she does. I think they both run the museum, right? These are the sewing people, right? Cameo for those two, I think. The shop, the clothes shop owners, Mabel and Sable. How did I know that? Tortimer, extra. Tim and Tom, extra. Cameo. 1 second of screen time. They're going to be like, Tom's going to tell them to do something, and they like both do a salute. They're both going to do that. They're going to be in for a second. Extras. I could just do this forever. Background. We don't need the llamas in it. By the way, I don't know Animal Crossing at all, so maybe I'm wrong here. But I feel like a lot of them are
the roads, the betonen and Coney,
yeah,
and the strength and land,
right?
Wellness the brewer.
Yeah.
So it's the Xeon.
Yeah, man. Thanks for the $5. This guy, extras. They're all extras. I don't think any Animal Crossing people can be for sure be left behind because they need all of them, right? This guy, I think, is important. Bill? Bob? He's like a big deal, right? I could see him. Rover, that's it. Yeah, that's the big one. This guy's dead, I think. Didn't he die? Am I spoiling that? He's not coming back, bro. He got in one game. I don't think he ever returns. That guy's dead. He got his own expansion. Oh, really? Whatever. I think he's dead. He never comes back in another game. Left Behind. We're not getting a WarioWare movie, bro. Relax. What is the Zelda movie about? Are they doing like a Breath of the Wild thing or probably Ocarina? That's what I think. Left Behind, bro. We're not doing Breath of the Wild yet. I literally don't know who that is. Impa? Leave Her Behind. That. No, Link will have this. Link will be a support the Navi supporting character in the movie for sure. For sure. They are canonically dead? Oh, yeah! Aren't they, like, in the past or whatever? They're not coming back. Alright, yeah, we're good. I hate to do it, but I think we need another tier. Like, this is too many, right?
I'm the best!
Did you hear that according to reviewers, Fox has tremendously more screen time compared to Rosalina?
All right, let's not
that
spoil
Miyamoto
things
really
in the
can't
dodos.
help himself when it comes to his OCs.
Come on, man. Don't spoil I did hear that, but you didn't have to tell everybody. Come on, dude. It's out tomorrow. Why did you don't know that? Plunge that guy, man. Wouldn't it have been so funny to, like, talk about that in a week and not the day before it comes out? Come on, man. Wouldn't that have been funny to be like, did you guys see the movie? You guys notice the Fox thing? Like, I said I didn't want to talk about that, man. All right. We'll fix it in a second. Oh, my God, I have more villagers. Jesus Christ. Left Behind. We don't need a ghost. Second of screen time. We're going to have that gyro where somebody's like, oh, what is that? Don't know who that is. This guy's funny. He's going to be... This is a cameo, I think. And Raymond, who, if they know well enough, they might do a supporting character. They know people love Raymond. Maybe a second, right? Something like that. I love the bunny. The bunny's funny. The bunny's gonna be something. Their own series, I should say, now streaming on Peacock. And you know what? I should get the big characters out of the way, right? Pikmin? Don't think it's its own movie. I think it's a Peacock. It's a Peacock angle. I think so. I think a Pikmin Peacock. They already did the shorts. I could see them doing that, right? Like, I think they got the shorts. They could do a series on Peacock, like a streaming thing, right? You know, I think they got a lot of opportunity there. That seems like it would be the play, right? Consider Miyamoto loves Pikmin more than anything else. Bro, yeah, but you know who's going to stop that? Chris Meledandri. Dude, imagine walking up to Illumination like, I want to make a Pikmin movie. They would kick you out of the building. No. Absolutely not. that guy is not getting funding on that at all, right? His ass is like, Pokemon? Oh, you want a Pokemon movie? Yeah, we could do that. No. Is Pikmin not bigger than Star Fox at this point? Oh, it definitely is. I don't think Star Fox is getting its own movie either. That's why he's in this movie, right? Pikmin's definitely bigger. Star Fox is going to get its own game, but, it's not going to happen. All the Pikmin get a cameo, whatever. I feel like that's already in the movie. They showed that on the Twitter, right? So, but they're only getting those three.
Hey,
We're not
Coney,
getting no purple guy.
I don't know if you knew this.
We're not getting
but
these
I
guys
actually
at all.
moonlight as a film reviewer.
Oh, okay.
Please don't see the Mario Galaxy if you're depressed.
Okay, why?
Just don't.
Did it really bum you out? I saw one guy who said it really bummed him out in a physical way. So many of the Pokemon characters already have their own movies. That's not part of the NCU though. That happened before. We don't count that. Kirby. Ooh, Kirby's a tricky one. Because Kirby probably has... I feel like Kirby's a streaming, right? I don't think Kirby gets a movie, man. I don't think he gets a movie. I don't think we get that. I don't think we get that. Right? Ain't Kirby huge in Japan? I feel like he's not gonna... Am I crazy? Like, he's kind of popular, but they wouldn't do that. I don't think they would either, but, like, I feel like he's not... Okay, I like what somebody else said. Animated short before the movie. I kind of fuck with that. I kind of like that. And here's Gourmet Race. Yeah, you get like a little Kirby Gourmet Race where he's racing DDD or something. Like, I could see that. That's also Pikmin. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, one animated short before the movie. Yeah. Yeah. I want to hear Kirby say bellow. Maybe Kirby will, cameo in a Minions movie. We'll have a little bit of crossover. And he eats a banana. He goes, banana. He could eat a minion and turn into a minion. That might be kind of cool. I kind of like that. I think Louis is in the the short. I think they set up a lot of back and forth. I imagine like a Pixar short where they can't talk. Right? But they're, like, animated and pointing at each other and doing other shit, Everybody else is left behind. I think these guys are just... I don't think we're going to get any of these guys in the NCU. There's no world where we get Charlie, right? Or these guys who I don't even know their names. I literally don't know their names. His started with a D, right? Anybody know that guy's name? Ochi will be in the short. I see Ochi in the short. That's big. Yeah. And probably a Bulborb. Yeah. I could see that. Not this asshole. He's left behind. That's all Pikmin, right? Okay. I think Kirby gets an animated short. And I think he gets it with DDD, right? Him, DDD, and maybe Meta Knight. All right? Now, unfortunately, this guy, I don't think he's gonna make it. Wait, cameo. He might be a cameo. He's gonna be in for a second. He might be in for like a second, right? I think I could see that a little bit. Everybody else left behind. And I'm realizing now, if I don't need to fill up these tiers, right? I should only fill up people who I think will be in. Otherwise, we're going to have a million fucking Animal Crossing things, right? I need to trim this down a bit. right? Def add Link's horse. Okay, wait, that's a good point. That he will be in the movie. He did not get his own movie, though. He is a supporting character by definition. I think Epona is she. I'm sorry, she. Epona. That's right. Is it always a she? Famously, every time? Okay, my bad. And what a she. Relax. Okay, I think we should get rid of some of these guys. I've clogged this up way too much. Yeah, I didn't think this through. Okay, let's put these back. Okay. There's no world where all of these guys need to be featured. I do think it's important that we know the purple guy is left behind. And Jimmy. K. Rool left behind. Rambi doesn't count as a character. Cappy, these guys, yeah, sure. All right. Let me trim out one more. I'll trim out the protagonists. Just to make it one line. That's good. Extras is... this is way too many. You get it. They're villagers. I'll put in the villagers that matter. Like the turnip person and the guy who has the shop. There we go. All right, I'm taking her out too. I got to put her in for engagement. People will tweet about that. They're going to quote tweet that. That's good for the algorithm. Background stuff, they're already in the movie, so that's fine. It's a good spot. Okay, we can restart from this. We can restart here, I think. This is fine. Good. All right. Done. Splatoon. I think Splatoon might get, like, a cameo in the same way that, like, Pikmin does, right? Splatoon is a short? No, I don't think so. I think Splatoon could be a series. Yeah, because they love the lore. No, you're right. You're right. Splatoon gets an animated series. You're right. Because they love the lore, and I think that expands it a little bit. I see that. I don't know who the important characters are. Probably Callie and Maria, right? That's probably a big deal. They're going to be supporting characters in that, right? It already has a manga? Wait a minute. I know another series that was supposed to have one of those. Hold on. Wait a minute. I know another series that was supposed to have a graphic depiction. Hold on. 1 second. No, this is important. This is a big deal. No, this is like a big deal, though. Hold on. There he is. Hold on. Can I do this, or is it always gonna... Perfect. Great. There he is. Low-key? I'm putting this up front. If they got animated shorts before the movie... You know what I'm saying? Like, if they got some shit before the movie... Like... Right? You got a little something. If we got a long... I'm thinking 10 years into the future, right? If we're going to have this shit for a decade, we need Arms and Springman in there. I'd blow my brains out in the theater. You would give... You don't even know what movie. You wouldn't know if the movie was good. You would do that before the Mario movie 6? That's kind of fucked up, right? At least do it after the movie. And watch the short and then watch the movie and be like, okay, now I get it. It might happen, you know? It could occur. There are a lot of these characters that have no shot. I gotta really be more discerning here. Skull Kid? I think he's supporting in the second movie. No? I see him coming back like Wart. Sequel movie. I think he's in like Wart, bro. I do. I really do. Okay, I fucked this up. I have supporting characters in the Peacock series. We're gonna do that and kill everybody else. I made a big mistake. It's like this tier list doesn't make sense. All right. Okay. Okay. Now we got it. All right. Too many animals. Yeah, it's a mess. I think Skull Kid comes in for the sequel. I do. I think he's going to appear and be like the bad guy. I could see that. Especially if they're doing this big ocarina thing. If the leaks are true. There's a world where they like lean into that, right? Tingle, definition of a cameo. He goes up front. Definition of a cameo character, straight up. They're going to have a little back and forth, and he's going to have 3 lines of dialogue, and he's going to be played by Christopher Walken. And people are going to be like, is that Christopher Walken? That's how that's going to play out, I think. For sure. Kalu Limpa. Here's your map. It'd be pretty good, I think. I think that's it, bro. I gotta be honest, like, I don't think Zelda gets anybody else. Because I think when you talk about the Breath of the Wild stuff, we're years out from that, right? I think the Zelda shit, like, it could show up, but there are so many different timelines and worlds. Like, I don't think you can't, like, take Groose and put him in this Zelda. Well, you could. They might mash up all the timelines, right? Zelda has hella characters, but when it comes to rep, it's hot dog, taco, hamburger. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I'm not going to count Pokemon at all, because I think Pokemon are their own shit. I got to be honest, I think Pokemon are in their own universe. They get their own movies. They get their own animes. Well, Pikachu already had a movie. Wait a minute. Yeah, wait, hold on. Hold on. Let's make that clear, right? And I think he was the only one that had a big deal. Mewtwo had his own movie, actually, if we want to get real about this. Mewtwo also had his own movie. Not really in the NCU, but you already said past movies don't count. Yeah, but I think this is funny. This is kind of funny to me. I like this better, right? I'm going to keep that there. All the Pokemon cameoed. Yeah, so I'm not going to count them. They were like background extras. That's fine. Lucario 2 then? No, he doesn't count. Splatoon. You're going to get this guy in the streaming on Peacock. He's not a big enough character though, right? Who are these two? Which one do I need to care about? Which one of these is like the protagonist and which one of these is like the DLC one? Left or right? Both of them? Neither. Okay. I'm gonna put one. Both? I'm not listening to you anymore. The right one is the newest? Alright, then we're gonna do her. I don't know how they're different. Doesn't matter. Whatever. There's gonna be some protagonist, and there's gonna be these guys who play an important role. I do think the cats are a cameo, I think. The cats will be a cameo in the streaming thing. And actually, that shouldn't count. Okay, I should be clear. Fun cameo in... This is really hard. In a movie. Right? In a movie. They will appear in a movie. Not in the streaming space. Not in the Peacock. They will show up in a movie. Right? This is hard to... This is very hard to organize, I think. The cats in Splatoon are important. I mean, don't they just, like, say who won? Right? These guys are animated shorts before the movie. Yeah, okay. All right, I can clear out my headspace. Got it. We need more tiers? No, this is plenty. This is plenty, I think. They got hella lore. The cats? I thought they were just the judges. That's all they do? They're also the last evidence of pre-aquatic life. I'm not falling for that. That does not sound important to me, bro. I don't think that's important one bit. I think that's lore slop. Metroid, straight up, I think it's its own movie. I think people have talked about it and they've discussed it. Metroid is in its own spot where I think it is interesting and pivoted enough that it could be its own thing. I think it could get its own movie. I do. I think it could be positioned in a way to bring in an older audience. I think it could do it. Straight up. I think it won't make any money, and it would be a big mistake. But I do think it would be an option, right? They could do something with it. Oh, wait, I forgot Prime 4 came out and bombed. Well, maybe a small budget movie. maybe like a small budget, a tiny film, a little baby film. A little baby horror budget from A24, right? Something like that. That would be good, I think. Right? Sure. And I think in that, this character is going to be a supporting character in that movie. Which is Mother Brain and probably Ridley. Is that Mecha Ridley? Is there a difference on this? I don't care. Whatever. And the really annoying soldier guy who is not here, which is a mistake because we need him. Metroid 4 annoying guy. What is this guy's name? Okay, it gave me an AVIF file. Haven't seen one of those in a while. Hold on. Let me look. Oh, I can't do AVIF. Leaks? You guys see my taxes. Those are all my tax shit. I've been doing taxes, bro. Hold on. Oh, it didn't say the AVIF. It saved somewhere else. Okay, hold on. 1 second. Can I convert an AVIF? This is a terrible picture. Dude, it's all WebPs. I used to have an extension that would download a file for me as anything I wanted, but it stopped doing that. Okay, I got a good picture. He is a supporting character. He is there to be relatable for you to enjoy Samus. Wow, you seem pretty quiet. He gets her to open up, right? They have like a back and forth, and he really helps her get her walls down and more interested, in being friends with her fellow man, right? Maybe connect with her emotional side, right? Yeah, Ridley will kill him, for sure. Yeah, he dies, definitely. Because it's a more adult movie. Nothing else happens in Metroid. No other characters matter. I think that's it. Metroid will be... I think the Metroid does have to show up. The Metroid will be a supporting character. It has to be, right? Pokemon, don't care about. The Pokemon characters do not matter here. Kirby characters? Kirby's not going to have its own movie. I do think Wispy might be in the animated short. He might show up. Just him, though. Everybody else is left behind, right? I think that's all it is. And I think the only thing we need to do at this point are specify the people who get left behind that could be in, like What'll Do. I guess that's it. Game & Watch short? No, it won't be a Game & Watch short. I could see... Hold on. There's another character that is not on here. Hold on. Yahoo! I did download a picture of him. Oh, never mind. This is why this is so hard. Look at this picture
Coney,
of Falco,
you should make a tier for the characters that will
doesn't
only show
work.
up in the pre-roll ads you get on Peacock before you watch something. So it's a major cuck. Also, to
Wait,
piss
which
people
ones?
off, put Wispy Woods in Already Got a Movie and say he was in a nature.
No, that's stupid. That's dumb, man. Add the Dragon Drive guy. No, man. Nobody's going to watch that. Nobody would believe that or watch it. You guys are trying to make this shit controversial. No, dude. Hold on. There he is. Falco? I think he might be in this. I think he might appear. I don't think he's going to be a big deal, but I think he's going to pop up for a little bit. I hope so. I think it's a little Fox and a little Falco. Crystal or Wolf? No. No. You would have Crystal or Wolf if Star Fox got his own movie, but you're not going to get that. It's not going to happen. You got to get all of Star Fox? No, dude. It's only going to be Fox here. You're only going to get Fox on this. You're going to get Fox and Falco a little bit. Like, Falco will pop in. No, he's going to get a second. Fox is going to be like, I see a freaky Italian guy, a really short guy who's hanging out with Toad. And then Falco is like, I think that's Mario. And then we never hear from him again. And maybe Falco is, like, voiced by a stunt cast, too. I think Pete Davidson would be great for him, straight up. Skiff on Twitter said that. Now I can't get that out of my head. If I could get Falco in a movie voiced by Pete Davidson, that's the guy, right? He's going to try to call Falco and get ignored. Maybe that's it. Falco sees it ring, puts it up to his hand, rolls his eyes, right? I think this is good. But there are some other series that we did not include. While we're talking about the NCU and characters that might appear, I'm going to be real with you. I think this guy, I don't think this would be something that would happen, but I do think there is a character who might be good for a little series, right? Hold on. Hear me out on this. Hold on. I want you to imagine, if you will, this series on Peacock. Imagine. Dude. A Punch-Out series. Wait, the racism. Wait. You could make it not racist. Never mind. You can make it not racist. You could get, like, Antonio Banderas as the Spanish guy, but it's very tasteful, right? He does the Puss in Boots voice, which is his voice. And you just have him be the Spanish guy. He's Don Flamenco, right? If it's not racist, then it's not Punch-Out. Do safe racism. Canadian racism. Bring in the Canadian guy. Bear Hugger, was that his name? Like, you're allowed to make fun of Canadians. Wow, he's so friendly. Ha, ha, ha. White people racism, yeah. I think Little Matt gets his own series. I should take this guy out of here. These have to be main characters on Peacock. That's what I should do. This guy's a cameo. This doesn't... This is such a nightmare. I really fucked this up bad. This is really bad. Okay, all right. We're gonna... All right. Okay, all right. This doesn't make any sense now. All right. I'm taking out Wispy. Wispy's out. These four will be in the short. These three will be in the short. These guys are supporting characters. These guys are all extras. 1 second of focus screen time. That makes sense. This all makes sense now. We're good. No, this all makes sense. We're good. We'll get rid of these guys, and Toadsworth is dead. I just wanted to tear for him. We should have characters that are left behind who would be the main character in a series. We don't have any of that because all these guys are big enough to get their own series. Okay, we're good. Done. Got it. Yes. No Ribbon Girl with Springman? You're right. We'll get Ribbon Girl in there. You're right. She would be in the movie. She'd probably be fighting Springman. Nope. Wait. It wouldn't be Ribbon Girl. Nope. No. Hold on. It would not be Ribbon Girl. It would be someone else. It would be someone else. You know it and I know it. Hold on. 1 second. I should have downloaded these all before. It's her. It's her. It's got to be her. They're in the animated short. They're fighting each other. Back and forth. That's it. It's not going to be Spring Girl. She has been supplanted by the Ramen Girl. Everybody loves a Min Min. I mean, Ramen is the girl that everybody... Like, Min Min is the girl that, like, you know... that she's going to be in everything that has to do with ARMS from now on. Which is ARMS 2 coming soon. Right? She's the one that the director chose. I think Min Min is like the plant character of that series now. Max Brass would be fun too. Nope, I don't think so. I think if you got an animated short, it'd be those two fighting, and then it's a fun little back and forth that's 6 or 7 minutes long. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. Sorry. My bad. That's my fault. Yeah. I don't mean to do it, but I do it, I think, subconsciously. Like, I think the shit has infected my brain. Whenever I want to make a comparison of two numbers, I always go to that. My brain literally will go to it every time subconsciously, and I don't mean it to. It's really annoying. Sorry. I really try to stop it, you know? Okay. I got a new one for you. You guys can help me out on this. Hold on. One second. Bro, all these AVIF files, right? Okay. Bro, this is ass. None of these are good files I can use. Maybe this one. Since a PNG. Hold on. This guy. Oh my god, it didn't work. Hold on. This is so hard. They're all really big files. The renders are huge. All right, I found a PNG. I think I have another tier. And I hate to do this. I think there is a has to wait for the Smash movie. I think he is a Smash Brothers character, and I think he has to wait for the Smash movie. I think when the Smash movie comes out, that's when he appears. And I think that's the only way he shows up at all. Unfortunately, he's not getting shit. His ass is not getting his own animated short or series. They're not doing nothing with him. He has a series. What, the anime? We're not counting that. There's no way. Put Ice Climbers in Pit there too. No, I don't think I will. I don't think they deserve it. But you know what I do think? I think... Okay, these images are gonna be crazy now because I'm pulling them from everywhere. What do you mean it's an AVIF file? This is pissing me off. WebP file. Fuck me, man. Dude, I used to have an extension that would save any file type as whatever I wanted. That shit don't work anymore. While we're talking about Smash Brothers, bro, these guys, I think it's a cameo. I think it's a 1 second of focus screen time. I think they show up somewhere in a, like, the same way that, like, in the background of the first Mario movie, you had the whole, like, Duck Hunt thing. You had the Donkey Kong machine, that kind of thing. I think you have them on something, right? Like a point and, like, oh, you bat chest, right? You're screaming about it. That seems kind of good, I think. That's where they would be. WebP is a great format. Don't hate WebP. Hate that so many sites refuse to support it. Oh, here we go. The WebP guy. No, WebP is great. It's really good for optimization. File size. No, it's really good. I don't care, man. The one WebP fan telling me how good it is. Linux user in chat. I don't want to open up the console, man. Come on. You know what? No, never mind. I was going to say, I bet Sonic shows up at a crossover. Movies do not work like that. They do not. There is no world where Paramount is like, okay, sure. They are not going to do that. No world, right? I don't think they're going to do that. Mario and Sonic Olympics movie. Okay, that is an animated short or a streaming series. Don't Peacock show the Olympics? I think Peacock has the Olympics somewhere, right? Something like that. I'm not putting in the rest of the Pikmin, bro. You get it. If one is there, they're all there. This thing is bloated. This thing is too big. Okay. Hold on. I got another one. Animated short. Okay? If we need a perfect 6-minute intro to a movie, who better than these two rascally scoundrels? These two guys right here. Put them in a fucking animated short, bro. Put them in the thing. You can put off the whole internet joke, the dorkly bit of them laughing and giggling. Ha! Like, it's perfect. You could do something with them. Very easy to do. And as they make more movies and get more confident, you could do more stuff with them. And maybe you could even turn that into like a, I don't know. I think you could make like a Peacock series of like shorts, anthology stuff. Put them in that, right? You do something with that. In claymation? No, they're not going to spend that much money on it. That's crazy. Absolutely not. Coney, your NCU has 3 movies in it. No. Mario movie, Luigi movie, Metroid movie, Zelda movie. Well. You know what? Give it 20 years, there's going to be a Wario movie. Right? Surely. We'll get a Wario movie. Give it some time. They're going to make a Wario movie. They will. I think they might. You're right. I'm not thinking big enough. I think my NCU isn't thinking big enough. I think Kirby will get his own movie. Given enough time, I think he will. Over time, I don't think anybody will see it. But if we are deciding, right, that this is like the vision, I guess that's what it is. DK literally is getting a movie. DK literally is not. I don't think he is. I don't. Yeah. You know what? They gave him his own game. They will. You're right. He is. He literally is. I don't think we know that. I think he will. If they gave him Bonanza, then, you know, they have the new thing and fine. DK got Seth Rogen attached and wanting it. I don't think the actor wanting it has anything to do with this shit, bro. I think that he wants $30 million to play Donkey Kong. Shocker. He's like, oh boy, I would love it if this was a franchise. Wouldn't this be awesome if it was a franchise? That's what Luigi said too. I would say that too. Right? They gotta recast that shit. I mean, the Donkey Kong casting is crazy. I hope a big controversy comes out about Seth Rogen. I hope some crazy shit comes out and they have to pull a quick pivot. Some Jonathan Major shit. Get rid of him. I hope people got hurt. That's a little much. I hope Seth Rogen gets ousted. That's what I want. All right? Get him the fuck out of there. And replace him with John Cena. He needs shit to do anyway. Let John Cena be Donkey Kong. Hooray! That would be awesome. All right, that means Diddy is a supporting character. Diddy now becomes a supporting character in somebody else's movie. Dixie, yeah, I think she does too. You need a girl. And you know what? Oh, there's no Candy here. But we got to bring up a girl Kong. There has to be a girl Kong in the movie. It's Tiny. Tiny is that. And maybe she can change her size to suit her mood. They can add that into the game. Pauline? No, Pauline. That is a game-only story. She gets left behind. That's how she goes. She's left there. Not happening. This is a very random assortment of characters. What a mess. Pauline was in Mario. Not like that, she wasn't. Not as a baby. Why is Daisy in Fun cameo? Because she's going to be like a cameo. She's going to be a cameo character that's in for a little bit. Has like a 10-second interaction. That's it. No K. Rool? No. No. Not K. Rool. Well... yeah. K. Rool just came back, so fine. No, you're right. He's back. He's back. I didn't think he would be, but he's back now. They made a big thing about him. Spoilers for the game. Fine. He'll come back. That's fine. That's it. That's all. DK movie ain't got no villain without K. Rool. That's not true. What about the instrument guys? Remember the instrument dudes or those big penguins? If Wirt can come back, why can't K. Rool? Because Wirt's not the main enemy, bro. K. Rool might be a cameo. In fact, now that you said that, wait, he's a cameo. He's a cameo in like a... he's the fake bad guy. He's the fake bad guy that you think is the real bad guy, and then the real bad guy shows up. Twist villain, right? Something like that. That's true. Rob is here. That's a good point. I forgot I gotta add him. Bro, this is the biggest Rob image I've ever seen. This is... dude, this image is huge. Okay, there it says 250 by 253. You gotta believe me. On this, look at this. 2600 by 3300. Jesus Christ, that's the biggest Rob I've ever seen. I'm gonna add him to this. It's gonna break my computer, man. Giant robot. He's a cameo. Whatever. In a movie, though. In the movie. That's kind of a big deal. Good for him, I guess. Whatever. He got in the movie somehow. Good for him, right? He's a toy on the shelf in the background. No, he's in Galaxy. I don't mean to spoil that. But they already showed the footage. So that's it, right? I feel like we're out of franchises here, bro. Like, I feel like there's not a whole lot more we could do with this. Yoshi might get his own series. No, Yoshi isn't talking. It's kind of dead here, right? Master Hand has to wait for the series. Oh, okay, hold on. This guy is going to have to wait for the Smash movie, obviously, right? This guy's going to have to wait for the big crossover event, right? Hold on. Wait, why do I keep turning this off? I could do this. Perfect. All right, now I don't have to turn it off anymore. This guy's waiting for the Smash movie. But he will be in it. He'll be the main guy, probably. I don't think Fire Emblem or Xenoblade are movies, bro. They're not. And you know they're not. And I don't think they're animated shorts. I don't even think they are. The problem is that they are too real. These are all cartoony shits, man. These can all have movies or like they could cross over or whatever. The Zelda thing makes it a little weird because they're in real life, but I don't think you're going to see Rex in a Zelda movie, right? Like, I don't think Rex is going to show up. He's the, like, they could get their own live action movie or whatever, but it's not going to happen. Marth on the tier list? Wait. Yeah, hold on. I got it. I know just where he goes. Hold on. Yeah. Perfect. They're not gonna like this one. Waits for Smash. Perfect. That's really good. You gotta people are gonna be like, no, it's so popular. It's so big in Japan. That's perfect. That's where he's gonna go. That's ideal, yeah. We don't need this guy on here. Well, no, we don't need these guys. Because it's in a movie. These are all in a movie, right? We're not going to have them in the movie. Right. They get out of here. They're not relevant. That's fine. You know what? I'm going to be real with you. I think, and maybe this is just something Coney likes. This is just like Coney's favorite, getting in. I think Ness, Boy Wonder. Where is he? There he is. Dude, this is a mess. I have to pick up these images from all over the internet. So these just are, they make no sense. There is no uniformity in this at all. This guy! Ness, cameo. Cameo in a movie. I think so. I don't know which movie. I don't know which one. It wouldn't be Mario. It might be Pokemon. It might be. He might be in like an outfit, right? You don't think so? I think he might. As just a kid, I think he could do that. You don't think they could sneak that in? Just a kid dressed like that with a backpack? I think he could. Cameo in a movie, bro. That's not Ness then. I think he wouldn't have to say his name. I think they get that in there. I think he's just in a city somewhere. That's not a cameo, that's a reference. 1 second of focus screen time, then. It's going to be a kid dressed like that, so everybody in the audience is like, wait, I know him! You're right. I'll give it up. You're right. That's true. That's good. Sans gets in a movie before Ness. Dude, you're not going to believe this. Hold on. That reminds me. Okay, the other day I was in D.C., okay? Actually, yesterday. Yesterday I'm walking around D.C. Dude. Yesterday, I am walking around Washington, D.C., and I pass by the Wharf, which is a new area in D.C. by the water, and I passed by the Anthem. The Anthem is a new theater, giant studio area where people will go to see music right here. It's a beautiful venue, right? Foo Fighters playing right here. Do you know what I saw on the marquee as I'm walking up to it? I'm at Shake Shack, which is a few buildings down. Do you know what I saw? Undertale. They're doing Undertale live at the Anthem. I didn't know that. They got an Undertale orchestra, dude? Holy shit. I was there with my girlfriend, and I stopped. I'm like, wait, what? Why did that say Undertale? And she was like, why is that a big deal? I'm like, no, you don't. Undertale is huge. It's there. She was like, it's a video game, right? I'm like, yeah, but it's that big. You don't understand. This is shit. Like, I did not understand that Undertale was that big to get a venue that has to be that expensive, bro. In Washington, D.C. on the water, right? Like, it blew my mind. This feels like it's such a, not internet darling, but smaller than this, right? It's crazy. That shit must have sold 1 billion copies. I told her it got given to the Pope. I don't think he played it. But the Pope definitely knows it exists. At least, well, he did. Was that the old Pope? Yeah, was it the new Pope? The Chicago Pope has never heard of it. Yeah, never mind. Okay. All those concerts insta sell out for sure. Dude, the cheapest ticket I saw was $200. So, listen, I like Undertale, but not that much, right? I was in Orlando when the Silent Hill composer was performing at the Hard Rock. The line was around the Riverwalk. Wait, God, I forgot that guy's name. Nomura? That's not it, right? Yamaoka, that's it. Was it like around Halloween horror time or whatever? I wonder if people were there for that, Because I think that they used to have a Silent Hill thing there. I guess gamers come out for the music. It was last month. Holy shit, never mind. That's crazy. Bro, the gamers are showing up. Toby was a bitch for not liking that MatPat did that. Oh, he cared? I didn't think he cared. I didn't know that. I thought he was just like, all right, man, whatever. Why would he care if he did that or not? It feels like some weird shit, but, like, you didn't do it, right? I saw people apparently getting mad at Toby for the Japanese thing. Apparently, he was like, I don't want to translate my game to Japanese because it, like, changes the function of the story, and I don't really know Japanese, so I wouldn't know how to do that. That's wrong? Spanish? Oh, was that it? I feel like changing the language of the game would, like, inexorably change... Like, it's so hard to translate intent and meaning, and, like, especially when stuff has multiple, you know, the entendres. Not a double entendre. I think that means a very specific thing. But you get what I'm saying. Coney is right. Japanese is a beautiful and ancient language. That's what I've been saying. Yeah, we don't want to besmirch it with our gaijin games, right? I can't stand these Baka gaijins always making games to appeal to a glorious Nippon. Undertale actually has an English and Japanese translations. Wait, so they only have English in Japan? Damn, and it's that huge. And if I'm French, I'm just like, fuck! Sacre bleu! Merde. I mean, I guess they got fan translations, which are not quite the same. That's interesting. Translating RPGs well is expensive. Yeah, that's a good... that's interesting, because, like, certain game genres you can translate because who gives a shit, right? But RPGs are so intentional with the language and with the, you know? He actively encourages fan translations. That makes a little bit more sense then. Okay. Anyway, I didn't realize that it was that big. All right, let me see. If we are talking about the totality... Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on, wait. I got another one. Watch this, okay? I'm thinking like a producer. This is so dumb. I'm about to pick up an amiibo picture because it's the only PNG I could use. There he is. No, it's not going to work. I'm about to use Angry AI Dr. Mario. All right, I have to use this one. Don't laugh. Oh my god, it's the only PNG. All right, don't laugh at the Dr. Mario. Okay, hold on. This one, ready? Hold on. Okay. Mario is rifling through a chest of items, and a doctor head thing falls on his head, and a Dr. Mario sting happens, and he shakes it off. Right? You know what I'm saying? Like, the head thing pops off, and there's, like, a little music note or whatever, and then it's that. Luigi said that suits you. I should have gone to medical school, and then he just takes it off. There we go. Very funny. Very funny. That's for those who know. That's for the ones who know. That might happen in this movie. That might happen in this one. Construction helmet, too. You think we just have, like, a 15-minute scene of Mario having hats thrown on his head? What about this one? What about that one? Takes up an eighth of the runtime, maybe. It's like DMC. Yeah, I could see that, you know? I think we do something with that. I think this might be it, bro. These are the only characters worth putting on this. I'm, like, trying to see. Wait, is Picross a Nintendo game? This Reddit shit is, like... I love Picross, bro. No way, right? That don't make no sense. No? Kinda. Alright, don't... You know what I want back? NES Remix, bro. That's a game series I never got to play. And I thought it looked so cool as an old, right? Wait a minute. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hold on. Oh my god. Wait. I didn't even think of this. perfect. There's another cameo and maybe even a supporting character. The Rabbit will appear. Ain't Illumination a French studio? I think they're French as hell, right? They probably have connections with Ubisoft, right? I bet they... Dude, I really think so, right? Am I making that up? It's already Minions. It's the same thing, but like... Illumination... Talking out of your ass entirely. No, man! Illumination is American. Why did I think they were French? Do the Minions speak French? They sometimes speak many languages, I think. Something like that, yeah. Their animation studio is French. I feel like I heard that somewhere. They're French somewhere, right? I thought Despicable Me was France. The Mandible Effect. Bro, I bet that's what it is. It's the Mandible Effect. That's what it is. I know Ubisoft is French. I thought there might be like a connection there, you know? The Minions served Napoleon at one point. And among others, yeah. I did hear about that. Why did I think Illumination was French? Somebody look into this. I know there's a reason. Illumination is a studio in Paris. I mean, yeah, but I bet they got a lot of those studios, right? They were frozen in ice. Someone investigate this dream I had. Dude, there's got to be a reason. There's got to be a connection there, right? Something. The Paris studio is their main animation studio. I think it's a cameo. I really do. I do think a supporting character is a little much. I think a cameo is a thing. Because Illuminaire is French from Beauty and the Beast. That was it. Yeah. The candle guy. Yeah. For some reason, I thought that too. I thought the Grinch leaks were from a French company. I thought that too. Illumination Studios Paris specifically made the Mario movie. Well, that might, You know what I bet it was? It was probably during the first direct. Probably during one of the directs, they talked about their French studio. My brain went, wait a minute. They must all be French. That might be it. I think I might be making up an entire canon. Whatever, he's gonna be in a movie, I think. I think Mario and Rabbids is obscure enough, and I think that could be a thing, right? I could see it. And I think that's it, bro. I think we leave it at that. Not the best tier list. I think it's a little safe, right? A little predictable. But I think this is a good MCU. What a mess. A little. You know what I think the problem is? We can't, like, extrapolate. Let's imagine the NCU pops off like the MCU. Like, Louis getting his own movie. The Louis origin story, right? I feel like that you might have a little bit more, but I think this is a fine start for the first 10 movies, right? Coney's vision as a movie is 50 rapid-fire cameos and vignettes. Watch the Mario movie tomorrow. I think you may be surprised. Did you hear what Miyamoto said? He said, see if you recognize all that bullshit I put in my movie. And we're like, okay. The MCU was cool because it popularized randos. Yeah, I think we could get a little bit more, you know. Maybe Olimar gets his own movie at some point. I could see it. You have a Wario movie in there. He will! And you know what? If Wario gets his own movie, that's a supporting character in a different movie. Waluigi will be in it, and I bet he's the fucking bad guy. Waluigi will tell Wario to do bad things, and Wario won't do it. Dog shit. I think it'll work out. Pikmin half live action would go foolish. Oh, that might be fun. Like the Smurfs. Yeah. Imagine a Pikmin movie like Alvin and the Chipmunks. And then Brendan Fraser has to work with Olimar to get him back to his home planet. And then Brendan Fraser has a very important business meeting tomorrow, but then the Pikmin mess up his project that he has to turn in. Hilarious hijinks ensue. Oh, wouldn't that be cool? Awesome! Can we get a WarioWare movie instead? How would you do a WarioWare movie? Watch this! And then it shows, like, a thing flying around the screen. You did it! Have to assume people did it or not. Vignettes? No. Like an anthology movie? That's not happening, bro. A WarioWare movie is... Wait. Wait. Yeah. This is a bad tier list. Let me just say that. This is among the worst I've made, I think, but this is only going to make it worse. Okay. All right. Hear me out. All right. A new tier, and I hate to do it. Ready? Hold on. We have specifically a WarioWare Shorts series of like 4 to 6 minute small things. Small stories. Like, and not even that short. Hold on. More like 3 to 5 minutes. Right? Not the WarioWare TikTok. No. Hold on. Do you guys have children? Do you guys have children? Hold on. No, wait. Listen. Have you guys seen Small Fry? My kid fucking loves Small Fry. It's a short that's on Disney Plus. That shit is 7 minutes long. Oh my god, it's an animated short. Wait, did that come out with the Muppets? Oh, that's like the animated short before a film? What is that thing? It's like a small short that they put on Disney Plus for parents to like throw on repeat. There's this one, there's another one that's like Partysaurus Rex. Yeah, man, it's a Rex one. Imagine this, but it's a bunch of characters from WarioWare. Okay, maybe not WarioWare. Nobody would turn up for that. He says, "What up, fishes?" Good one. He meant bitches, by the way. Funny. Hawaiian Vacation is my goat. That's the other one, yeah. I think you get a WarioWare one. I'm telling you. Maybe. I'm serious. Don't post this. I'm gonna post it. Okay. I think this is as good as it's gonna get. I think this is as good. There's no other angle. I will not indignify this list by putting Pit on it. Right? I think this is as bad as, this is a mess. It's really bad. It's really bad. Right? Add more to dead for engagement bait. No, I think that's enough. There's one dead guy. Can you name those Pokemon characters? Gengar, Blastoise, Charizard, Venusaur, Eevee, Lucario, Gardevoir, Chandelure, Incineroar, Mimikyu, Ash, Professor Oak, Gary, Giovanni, Goatsy. What the fuck is that guy's name? What the fuck is the guy's name? I don't remember what his name is. It starts with a G. Gernitz? Guzma. That's it. Yeah, I remember everybody was tweeting about that guy when he came out. Yeah, Goatsy. That's the one. That's the one. And Rick. Yeah, his name is Goatsy. Look it up. If I look up Goatsy, will Google protect me? Yeah. I went to the Goatsy images tab on Google, and I'm safe. Oh, there's Mario Goatsy. Never mind. That's the worst thing on here is Mario Goatsy. The rest of it are cheeky references. Mario Goatsy is bad. Why did he do that? I could put Goatsy in AI mode. I don't think I want to do that. Dorkly, how Goatsy changed the internet forever. That's a Dorkly video you could click on, by the way. Okay. I am not clicking on that emote. Dude, that is the scariest emote. While we're talking about this, I know that ain't what I think it is. Dude, I'm not adding that. I am not adding that, bro. I'm not. Nowhere where I add that. That's really bad. All right, you know what? It's a good place to stop, I think. A little conservative, I think. Wait, Bowser would get his own movie. Bowser gets his own movie. Explaining why he's like that. And hold on. And in the Bowser movie, we have a supporting character, which is actually eight characters. Yeah. That's good. 8 characters, right? Don't know that. It's true. Everybody loves Koopalings. Did you guys see the reviews for the DLC for the Billabelle Park or whatever? People love that shit, I think. Right? This is your MCU, I think. These are your strongest guys. Might get a movie, but only if the other movies do well. This guy is the Ant-Man. That is the Ant-Man of the NCU, I think. That's what I would say. Kirby had a show and it was great. It's not a movie. Everybody had a show. Bubsy had a show. Earthworm Jim had a show. That does not matter. Kirby cannot talk in his movie. I forgot he can't talk. He would talk. They would find a way to do it. They could be creative, I think. Ant-Man was supposed to be in Phase 1. Fine. Falcon. Captain America. What the fuck is that guy's name? The Anthony Mackie guy. Right? The Falcon, whatever? He's Elektra. Oh my god, we have an Anthony Mackie emote. Where the fuck did he get here? He knows something, bro. It is this dude, that is the same as the sun emote. That is literally the same thing. I think it's like a... What's a good example of like a side series? Like a... Not like a Guardians of the Galaxy. Venom? Excellent. That's good. That's really good. Shang-Chi. No, that's better. That's better. Because Kirby's movie would do that bad. Kirby would do just as bad as the Shang-Chi movie did. That's what it is. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay. That's good. I think this is good. You know what? I'm proud of this now. I was being mean to my list, but I think it's good now. I like it. This is good. This is nice. It all worked out. No, it's ass. No, it all worked out. This is perfect. I think we did a good job now. I'm not mad anymore. Don't lie, this is terrible. I'm genuinely proud now. I'm happy. I think we did a very good job. Is there anybody we forgot? Let me look. I'm looking at all the big series. Could be a Rhythm Heaven short. I think a Chorus Kid short would be very cute. Right? That'd be fun, but I don't think that's it. This is a good place to stop. Put Shulk in a tier just to rage bait your fans. I think they are gonna get the worst of it. I'm not talking about Xenoblade at all. All right, this is as good as it's gonna get, guys. We save and download. Oh God, I gotta change the colors. Never mind. Good as it's gonna get. We're fine. All right. We'll say in a movie. And we'll make the Kirby tier pink. Good. Dude, people are... The ARMS one is silly. Dude, that Little Max series is good. That's a good series, bro. Really. Or we're streaming shorts of 3 to 5 minute stories. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Okay. Cameo in a movie. K-Rool? Not K-Rool. He wouldn't be the main bad guy. We'll do this. 1 second of screen time. And then we'll go backward on this. Extra's dead. No, this is dead. This is dead. This is dead. That's left behind. And then he's dead. Dead. I'll put that. That's too dark. I can't read that. All right, we'll go there. And then here. And then that. Good. Done. Perfect. This is stupid. This is a bad list. I'm not proud of this anymore. I actually hate it again. Whatever. It's my image now. It is the vomit that is rising in my throat, and I am about to expunge it all upon... Hey! Supernova's back! Oh, shit. Okay. Bro, they got the Marvel music? Wait! Okay. Wait. I gotta be in one of these, right? Justin. No Smashies? No Coney Fest? Come on. Junebug? Oh. All right, buddy. Whatever. Jackass. You hear it from me. Junebug, bro? That guy? All right, man. That's some friend, bro. You're in the pick with EE. You know, I thought that. I was like, oh, a white guy. I was like, wait. And I was like, wait, that's Spargo. When it flashed by, I was like, oh, that's me. And I was like, oh, wait. Never mind. That is literally the guy that won. Like, oops. There actually is something massive coming. That's not a joke. There's something big happening. They have not said what it is, which is cool. Disney fan ranks all and... Oh, dude. Hell yeah. God bless you, Jesus. He did it big. Dylan got on today's news. That's great. Now, it's fake trending, right? This is not the real trending, I think, but I'm proud of him all the same. Massive, and it's going to be a side bracket? No, it's big. It's huge. It's huge. It's galactic. Thank you, Super Mario, for the one more gifty, and I think we hit the sub goal. 2,400 subs. I think we did it. I'm pretty sure we did it with that. We hit the sub goal, which is when I said I would add that new emote. I said it would be at the sub goal. Who will be in the NCU 10-year plan edition? This is 10 years, okay? You give it 20, you give it 30, you give it more people will show up. There will be more. We're going a little slow right now. This will happen, all right? I really don't like being referred to as Super Mario, but glad to be of service. I'm sorry, Mr. Mario. I'm sorry. You're right. That's true. I didn't mean to presume your first name. That was very informal of me. And it's their problem now. Bad list. I'm embarrassed already. I'm already embarrassed. Whatever. It's their problem now. It is expunged from my body. It has left the bile of my stomach, and now it has been expunged onto the internet for everybody else to enjoy. Death of the author and all that. Hope you like it. Did you like it? You better. You got to the end. Like and subscribe. Whatever. Bye. See you next time. Goodbye, YouTube. Death to the author. Is that what it's called? Oh, no! Click promote. Promote the video. I forgot you could hype it, right? Oh, you mean click promote on this. Hype the video. What happens if I promote? It's going to show my full address and credit card info. Twitter said, I'm not doing that. Twitter said, that shit is ass. Something went wrong. I tried to promote it. It said, absolutely not. Oh, never mind. Don't promote. Okay. That shit didn't. Okay. All I can do is pick a location, and then I'm going to target this to 40-year-olds only. There's a fun Eugene Merman bit about that, where he went on Facebook and spent $200 in Facebook ads to target, like, one guy to ask him for $40. That's very funny. I like that a lot. If I could just get this down, one guy who is 43 years old, who lives in this zip code, who enjoys X, Y, and Z, be very funny. That's good. When are we getting that emote? When we hit the sub goal. Oh, we didn't hit it. Oh, no. Oh, no. Chat. Oh, no. What happened? Oh, no. Not Mario Goatsy, man. We're not going to do that one. Can we add it for one stream? The fat ass emote? You guys would be so mean. That would be so mean. You guys haven't even made the emote yet. You just made the picture, and it was very mean. No, the Mario one, I'm not adding Goatsy. I'm already on thin ice. All right, listen. There's a movie I've been missing that I should have watched a while ago. It's been in the backlogs. We got paid for it a while ago. Forgive me. I'm sorry, everybody. Let's play a baseball game. Why are you leaving? It's not a sponsor. It's the most exciting tournament in sports. Baseball time. Let's play a baseball game. Woo! I'm not adding Zuh. Ain't some of y'all got Zuh? I think some people have Zuh already, right? That's like a personal emote. Wait, where? Oh, it's white. I see. Y'all got any good new trending emotes? No. It's all anime. Jerry shocked. That's a good face, but that's a terrible name, right? It's all anime, yeah. Dude, what? Dude, Twitch is different now. It really is all anime. Do people just not be using emotes anymore? Like, none of these are good. It's been like this? Really? Oh my god, that cat is digging in. Sword Outside Weekly? What, monthly? Oh, weekly might just be like a bit. Speed stressed is pretty good. Don't we have that though? I think we have that. Yeah. Gets really excited. I don't like that. Gooping. Don't like that one bit. Kill that boy. All right. Okay, I don't like that one bit. I don't like that one bit. Oh my god. I think emotes have gotten worse. I guess bro is pretty good. Alright, that's not bad. I feel like we have emotes like that anyway. We've already got stuff like that, but I kind of like that. Can we do that for bounties from now on instead of scatter?
Tragic guy.
Can we do that instead?
Bought UFO 50 but refunded after playing the first game.
It's kind of funny. That's good. They played the Metroid one, the really bad one. Vouch please. What is this? I'm not adding 6-7, man. Come on. We already have Laros. You guys can make your own 6-7. I think we have everything. What does this look like? I'm gonna add this. I don't know what it looks like. I might delete it. I can't see it. It's not showing up for me. My chat's dead now. What happened? Oh, there it is. It's a tiny low. I like that a lot. It's a little low. Okay, so it's 7TV that's dead. I see. The 7TV chat. Hold on. When I pull it out, it doesn't work. Because it works in here. This shit works. If Coney doesn't add this, he hates women. You don't need a she's tuh. I'm not giving you a she's tuh. You have a different tuh. What happens to Backrooms bounty? I'll do that another night. We got other times for it. Ew, that shit is animated. Yay! I do like that XQC emote. I think we're in a good spot. None of these are going to bring anything new to the stream. Oh my god. Nicole. You will never see this one. Holy shit. 12 hours? Maybe we're going to pick back up the beating every X series. Marathon streams, though? Yeah, maybe sometimes. Dude, I saw this. This is cool. I kind of like that. Wait, you can actually get one? I kind of fuck with that, man. That's neat. It is a little desperate, but it's a fun little conversation piece, right? Most annoying person you know is about to get one. I think it's kind of good. Okay, that's a very good use of the new emote. All right, I think it's kind of cool. I gotta fuck with it, you know? I'm him. Is this off that new bowling show on HBO Max? I don't know what this is. Is this like, does this hit with that? I don't get this one. All right, whatever. All right, let's watch a baseball game. No good emotes. It's all over.
Matchup between Mike Trout and Shohei Ohtani in the championship became the most watched World Baseball Classic.
Damn, he sounds different now. Didn't this guy get sued? What happened with that? Is he like better now? What happened? Did he win? He won. No, he didn't. You don't know that.
Game in history. This year,
that shit takes a while.
By a Team USA game in pool play. The Emperor of Japan was there. Cardi B watched. Timothy Chalamet, Bad Bunny were there. Kevin Durant tweeted about it. Mia Khalifa tweeted about it. Even
With a fun hat.
Tweeted about it. They watched a 17-year-old face the best players in the history of the planet. An electrician throwing 79 miles per hour had the best pitching performance of the tournament.
What?
Teams fought each other in the dugout. This entire team cried. This fan cried.
What
this
is
broadcaster
this?
cried. This manager cried. This newscaster cried.
Is
Shohei
this like a
Ohtani
no
cried.
professionals
Ronald
allowed?
Jr.
No,
cried.
Ohtani's
And this
there.
man almost killed a man trying to buy a remote to watch a game. A country became convinced that somebody had sold inside information to another team, resulting in a terrible loss.
What the
A
fuck
player
is the
told his
World
teammate
Baseball
he could
Classic?
fuck off after an American refused to shake a Mexican.
Okay, that is a long name. Dude, that is... We gotta lower the font size a little bit. That's almost getting into the armpit, man. Holy shit. Dude, I'm trying to fix the chat because looking over there is so hard. This job is impossible, bro. All right, you know what? You guys are going over here. Whoa. Oh, that's way better. Okay, perfect. Lovely. Okay. Phew, that was close. Okay.
Mexicans' hand for the second year in a row. The 2026 World Baseball Classic set an attendance record before pool play even ended. TV viewership
I don't
in
even know what this
America
is.
was
I
up
feel like I should have heard about it, right?
183%. Yet the American team itself
This is like the biggest event in
was on the
sports
brink
history for
of
50 very specific cities. I can't believe we live in so many different realities, man. Like, we live in so many different worlds that of verticals that you will never interact with
the
people
most
like that.
embarrassing performance
They don't do it every year. Well, even, I've never heard of this at all.
in the history of the World Baseball
It's crazy,
Classic.
man.
He's lying. And it blew up in his face. He got caught with his pants down. Now he's trying to lie about it.
Baseball was invented by Americans. The World Baseball Classic was a tournament invented by America.
Okay.
Yet, throughout its history, America has taken the tournament with the least amount of seriousness. However, it was actually Japan who almost stopped this tournament from happening in the first place.
Is the idea of this like Olympics but for baseball? Is this like a World Cup thing every 4 years or 5
originally
years?
tried to
Yes.
create the World
Oh, that's
Baseball Classic
awesome.
in
What the fuck?
2004
I want to
in
watch
order
this.
expand their global reach. Japan agreed to the terms, but at the very last minute, backed out. Upset that MLB was set to make a majority of the profits, Japan thought they were making way less than they were
okay.
worth. They called it a money grab, said it reeked of imperialism, and backed out.
I just
nearly
missed it.
stopping the tournament before it started. But eventually,
Are we going to make it to 2030? Like,
an
oh.
agreement was reached.
I
And in
didn't even know this
2006,
was
Ichiro said he wanted to
happening.
beat Korea so bad they wouldn't be able to compete with Japan for another 30 years.
Whatever,
Some believing Ichiro was alluding to Japan's 35-year occupation of Korea starting in 1910. He
Okay,
was
wait,
alluding
go
to an
back.
Agreement without, nearly stopping the tournament before it started. But eventually, an agreement was reached. And in 2006, Ichiro said he wanted to beat Korea so bad they wouldn't be able to compete with Japan for another 30 years. Some believing Ichiro was alluding to Japan's 35-year occupation of Korea.
Okay. Well, you think? He said 30 years, not 35. I don't know if I think he would have been more specific.
Starting in 1910.
But-
He had said earlier that Korea smelled like garlic. Korea.
Okay, well, okay, so he doesn't like Korea, I guess. I guess they hate each other, yeah. I didn't think it would get that explicit, but if he's saying that shit, like, all right.
Drilled Ichiro with a pitch. Upset them 2 times. Planted a Korean flag on their mound as Ichiro looked on in complete and utter anger.
Bro, I guess he hates Korea. I didn't know that.
These games are personal,
Coney, don't you hate Korea? Only one of them.
intense. Japan ended up getting
We're mad at one of them, right?
and
The
winning
top
the
one.
tournament in games
Not the top one, like the good one, the one on top.
watched by up to 60 million people, more than any World Series in history. After nearly
Dude, I didn't even know. I was walking around Washington, D.C. Y'all ever go to the Korean War Memorial? That shit is haunting. That shit is crazy, man. No, you should. If you're in D.C., it's crazy, bro.
stopping the
a
tournament
good memorial.
altogether, the WBC was arguably the most important sporting event in the country's entire history.
It's scary.
17
There's
years
a bunch
later,
of dudes.
The 2023 World Baseball Classic brought an estimated $426 million in economic impact to Japan in
bet.
2 weeks. The week of the tournament,
Japan fucks with baseball heavy.
Since
And yeah, we still ain't got a Mario game.
pandemic. According to Japan's
We ain't got
economic
no
index,
Mario
the country
game,
saw
bro.
the first improvement in 4 months, marked by, quote, tourism and other factors. The World Baseball Classic literally changed the trajectory of the entire Japanese economy.
Okay, why are people going to Japan in, like, segments? I feel like I've seen a lot of people in Japan the past few weeks. What's up with that? I know it used to be Golden Week. But, like, I feel like it's cheap. Yeah, but everybody's going at the same time, it feels like. I feel like everybody's doing it, like, in the same spread of time, you know? Weather is nice. Do you do it in, like, the early spring? Maybe I'll go next year. Cherry blossoms. That's why I went to D.C. They got a festival over there. Yen is at the absolute weakest now. Okay, spring break. All right. I want to fucking go, and I want to go before it gets expensive again, so.
This year, a win would bring an
Coney, when the Switch 2 doesn't have new 3D Mario, Pikmin, or Smash Bros., the Switch 2 is useless. Dude, there's nothing on it. I don't want to play Pocopia, bro. I don't. The Switch 2's dead, bro. I don't know what to say. It ain't got no games. Go play Mario Wonder again.
In economic impact. A tournament they nearly vetoed themselves before it even started. America's first appearance wasn't as successful. They lost to Canada in a mostly empty stadium with 17,000 fans. The tournament didn't catch on in the States. In 2009, they finished 4th. In 2013, they finished 6th. But in 2017, they pulled off one of the most electric performances in the tournament.
Do we think we're, like, too cool for it, I guess?
MLB stars participated for America than ever in 2023, yet still, out of the top 13 American pitchers based on ERA,
we don't give a
none
shit.
of them decided to participate in 2023. But this year, with Paul Skeens, Logan Webb, and Tarek Skubal, the USA had a stacked rotation and a loaded lineup. The roster had a combined 612 WAR, 200 more WAR than the second best team in the tournament.
What's WAR?
Then,
I don't know what that means.
They lost to Italy.
No money in it? Oh, really? Oh. So why would you play in, like, potentially hurt yourself? Wins above replacement? Okay. Okay, I know. Okay, I see it.
A team whose lineup was nearly half minor leaguers. Before the tournament, MLB star pitcher Tarek Skubal announced he would only make one start in the WBC, then go back to spring training, trying to avoid injury.
Yeah, I was going to say, you don't want to hurt yourself, right? Like, that's the issue, is if you get fucked up here, you could lose out on a contract for, like, the next year, right? I think it sucks and is stupid. But, like, what if, like, I don't know, Italy decides they just want to be assholes this year, and instead of actually, you know, I don't know, competing for real, they beam all the Americans in the head, and then we ain't got no MLB. They just keep giving Americans concussions, and now our infrastructure dies. Ain't nobody going to games no more.
The next
right?
week, Bryce Harper lobbied for MLB to allow players in the Olympics, saying, quote, "The WBC is great, but it's not the Olympics." Fans reacted negatively, saying Team USA star doesn't even care about the tournament. In Game 1, they faced Brazil, a team with a 24-year-old construction worker. He had to get PTO to play in this tournament, then went 0-11. They also had a 17-year-old on the roster. Born in 2008, he is a senior in high school. He gives up a double, then has to face Bobby Witt Jr.
Oh, he hated that.
Senior in high school. He gives up a double, then
shit. Kind of looking up. Oh, man. I beefed it again. Oh, he looks ashamed with that.
Bobby Witt Jr.,
Poor
Bryce
guy.
Harper, and Aaron Judge. He walks 2 in a row and has to face Aaron Judge with the bases loaded. He is a senior in high school. He jams Judge, gets a double play ball, and ends the inning. USA destroys Brazil, then they destroy Great Britain. And with Paul Skeens on the mound, USA now plays Mexico. To start the game, Randy Arozarena goes for a handshake. Cal Raleigh refuses. These two are teammates in Seattle, and it got people's attention.
Oh.
After the game, when asked, Arozarena said, quote, "What he has to do is f*** off. Go to hell with that fake ass, good to see you. He can shove it right up his ass."
Why did he do that? What's going on with that? They're teammates and they won't shake hands? What the fuck is that, bro?
These quotes were translated from Spanish. Some say he said it jokingly, but this is the second year in a row a U.S. catcher had refused to shake Randy Rosa's hand. Will Smith, who did it last year, says that Raleigh warned Randy not to shake his hand and did it anyway.
I would go for it regardless. You're going to tell me not to do that? You're going to look like an asshole.
Raleigh the next day says he loves Randy and had reached out to him.
Cal Ray is named the Big Dumper. I feel like that's not like a very fitting name. You guys can't see it. It looks normal to me. I thought maybe he was like, I would come back and, God damn! Like, never mind. I thought it'd be like a big surprise. Holy shit. Yeah, he is, isn't he? But wait till he stands up, though. I'll give him a little bit of time.
And did it anyway.
He's going to walk away in this clip. I'm going to be like, God damn!
Raleigh the next day says he loves Randy and had reached out to him, saying he hates that this is a thing and he's just competitive. But Randy refuses to comment.
No.
Later, a clip of Fernando Tatis Jr. and William Contreras shaking hands goes viral. He puts it on his story. His teammate Alex Thomas posts a picture of Raleigh refusing to shake his hand and says it's personal. This confusing beef lingers, but the USA beats Mexico and improved to 3-0. USA's manager then goes on MLB Network and says, we want to beat Italy, even though we, quote, already punched our ticket. Unbeknownst to him, USA had not advanced yet. If Team USA loses, Italy plays Mexico the next day. If Mexico beats Italy, all three teams would be tied.
We're doing one of these. Yeah.
The tiebreaker would then be decided by runs allowed. Mark DeRosa decides to rest Cal Raleigh, rest Bryce Harper, rest Alex Bregman, and Bryce Terang. Team's Italy offense is a total WAR of 14.8. Their manager has more career WAR than the entire offense. Team USA gives up 8 runs.
Wait, so Team USA just randomly decided they won anyway, and nobody checked that guy? Nobody was like, hey, man, that's not how it works.
Down by 8, every run still counts.
That's something I do when I'm playing a video game. Like, that's something that, like, how did nobody tell him?
Due to the
Wouldn't there be a lot of people
Bednar
like, hey, man, stop?
They have Mason Miller.
I do that when I'm playing Superstar Baseball.
Instead,
they also went out drinking the night before because they thought they were in.
They warm up Clayton Kershaw, a man who is literally retired. Bednar gets out of the inning, but America loses, and all of a sudden their fate will now be decided by a game between Mexico and Italy. All of a sudden their manager Mark DeRosa is getting hate from all directions.
And he should, bro.
That USA had already advanced goes viral. MLB Network deletes the video, but after more criticism, they are forced to put it back up. Another video of him comes out where he says the team was up late celebrating and drinking after their Mexico win the day before the Italy game, and that a lot of guys were, quote, dragging. In Asia, a manager would never say this. In fact, last tournament, 3 players were sentenced to community service for doing something very similar. But before we get to that, a quick word from today's sponsor.
That's a good sponsor. That's a good sponsor. If you had to have an endemic sponsor that has to do with the video, SeatGeek, that's a good play. That's nice. Speaking of sponsors, you guys see that Azuna shit? That shit's good. I don't mean for you guys, I'm not trying to shill again. They didn't pay me, but I put that shit up Friday. It's good, man. Azuna's nice. I guess, bro. I'm not even getting paid for this. I like them. They're good, although I do have another ad next month. That's not a joke. In April, I have another Azuna. We signed up for a 2-month deal. But you get what I'm saying. Sometimes I like the product, right? Sometimes the product is good.
23 after a loss in Japan, 3 Korean players were spotted at a bar in Tokyo. This became such a big scandal, the professional league did an investigation.
Oh, by the way, I did get paid out for all those extra Papa John's shit, so that payout is crazy. Dude, all those times Papa John's like just kept popping over and over.
Got written statements from every single player on the team. After the investigation, 2 of the players were fined 3 million won and were forced to complete 40 hours of community service.
It was crazy.
The other was fined 500 won, forced to do 80 hours of community service, and was taken off the All-Star team. Korea couldn't make it out of pool play for the third tournament in a row. One publication called them
I thought Korea was really good at baseball.
Ugly Duckling national team. Described the team as a humiliation. The country's response was so harsh, the Korean Baseball Organization issued an apology to the entire country. It was such an embarrassment, they created a literal task force, hired a full-time manager and coach to be in charge of the national team year-round, started making their players play in exhibition games even when the WBC wasn't happening, and practice as a team.
Taking this
a
shit
month before
seriously,
the WBC
dude.
even starts. They hadn't made it out of pool play in 17 years. They hadn't beat their arch rival Japan in 12 games. And now, a new formidable opponent had entered the conversation. Taiwan is the fastest growing baseball league in the world. They have a live
Taiwan?
band, 8 trumpets, 4 trombones.
How many teams are there, dude?
Players, 2 saxophonists, and cheerleaders relentlessly dancing the entire game. After beating Japan and winning the Premier 12 tournament in what was described as the biggest upset in international baseball history, the top 20 Google searches in the country were about baseball. 100,000 championship t-shirts were sold in 2 days.
How big is Taiwan? How many people they got there? 23 to 20, yeah, 23 mil. Okay.
Companies in the country literally gave
I was going to say, they're itty-bitty, right?
employees the next day off.
But 23
to
mil is
celebrate.
more
The
than I
government
thought.
honored the team by dispatching 4 fighter jets to escort the team back to the country. When they
Hell yeah.
landed, the vice president was there to greet them. Baseball in Taiwan have been in an unprecedented decline after multiple
More than Maryland. No! Oh, by a lot. Maryland, we have 6 milli. We're 19th in the U.S. What are we below? I wonder. States ranked by population. Missouri. Bro, they get last on everything. What? They're like bottom in everything, man. 5K less. How the fuck does PA have that many? Do you know how big PA is? Pennsylvania is a big state, bro. Well, not really, actually. I was going to say it is a big state, but like comparatively, like Colorado's out here, and that's not, you know. It is kind of rural. But they got Pittsburgh and Philadelphia, so. DC only got 700K? DC is small, bro. Delaware, South Dakota, North Dakota, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Bunch of New England. Yeah, New York is huge. I mean, like, obviously there's New York City, but even then, right? Ohio, Moggs, Maryland. Ohio is just big, man. Ohio is, it got Cleveland and Cincinnati in it and a lot of land. But it ain't got no culture. What y'all be doing over there? I think Ohio's biggest culture thing is that it's a swing state. It's important in elections. That's like your biggest thing, right? I didn't know Georgia was that big. Georgia's top 10. That's crazy. Oh, I forgot about Columbus. Sorry. Never mind. It was in 2012, not no more. Is Ohio not a swing state anymore? I had it in my mind that Ohio and Pennsylvania are like the big ones. But I probably just got, that was the election that I paid the most attention to. I know PA is, yeah. Okay. We got astronauts and football players in the RV museum. Cool, man.
Gambling scandals ravaged the league.
Michigan, that would be
went
another
from 1.6
one, yeah.
million to only 583,000 in 2 decades. Their attendance was 1/3 of what it was at their peak.
What's
But when
bigger
they
than
hosted
Texas? What, population-wise? California. California is fucked up because it's just a coast. Like, they got so lazy with it. They just, like, I think that state should not be that big, bro. That state is way too fucking big. We should chop it up.
Pool play in the 2023 tournament,
The
viewership
Ohio Museum is actually very full.
up 151%.
We have quite a bit of culture,
This, along with
actually.
their national team success in Little League and the Premier 12 has helped them go from 6,000 fans a game in 2023 to 10,000 fans a game in 2025. Their professional league's ticket sale revenue increased 3.5 times in just 2 seasons. The last tournament opened with a game between Korea and Australia. 15,000
Australia, bro.
fans came. Taiwan's first game was against Australia
Are
this
they
year.
nice at anything?
40,000 fans came.
Cricket?
Over 30 buses of Taiwanese fans arrived at the Tokyo Dome. A man in Taiwan went viral.
They're actually not that bad, really. I have never known Australia to be excellent in anything. I don't want to sound like an asshole, but is there something they're like really good at that they mog the world in?
After he crashed into a motorist, admitted that he didn't have a license.
Women swimming.
Even though he was a cab driver, had over 100 tickets, and hit the man because he was rushing so he could get a remote in time to watch the game. The country lit up the Taipei 101 in honor of the team. 4,000 Taiwanese flags were passed out to fans who relentlessly cheered the entire game, but they lost. Their star, Chen Jie Xian,
Australia! Ouch!
Game,
Holy
but they
shit.
lost. Their star,
Ooh, on the knuckle. Ouch.
Chen Jie Xian, got hit in the hand and fractured his finger. Taiwanese fans were so upset. The pitcher got so many mean
Racism? That actually might be true, bro. Australians are racist, bro. When I was there in the city, like, it was pretty, like, blatant to Asian people specifically. Are they? Yeah, well, from my experience, it was very small. It was a small, but, like, it's like, they did not fuck with Asian people. Because, and I mean, like, there's Aboriginal stuff, obviously, but that's more of, like, a cultural thing. Obviously, it's racism, but that's, like, within. Like, they are not nice to Asian people in Australia. Yeah, in from what I saw. I'm so sorry you had to feel that racism. Yeah, it hurt me deeply as a white man in Australia, yeah.
comments and threats. He had to make his account private. Chen had to make a statement to get fans to stop bullying him. During the game, a man in Taiwan claimed he was the former Taiwanese strength coach and had sold intelligence to Australia in order to defeat Taiwan. People became convinced the team had a double agent. This became such a big deal. The Ministry of Sports and the National Taxation Bureau
Who's feeding information?
An investigation. The sports
No
department
way
makes a
Taiwan
statement
loses
saying,
otherwise.
This man is a fraud and never worked for the team. The man got so much backlash, he deleted the post, apologized, said it was a joke, and deleted his account. The Taiwanese fans were so passionate in their game against Japan, 40% of the crowd was Taiwanese, even though the game was in Japan. But in the second inning, Shohei Ohtani showed up.
It's Ohtani, bro. You're not beating Japan, bro. You are not beating Japan.
84,000 likes in 33 minutes.
Yeah, man. Okay, never mind. I saw his pants and I was like, oh yeah, dirt.
Weeks later, it is sitting at 29 million views on Twitter alone.
Right, you
Japan's
slide.
offense
You
explodes
slide in
on
baseball,
Taiwan.
right.
Taiwan gets one
And
hit
he pooped
and
his
lose
pants.
13-0.
How you
Taiwan's
losing when he
disappointment
poopy
ends with a
pants?
convincing
Oh
win
my god. What happened here?
over Czech Republic. And all of a sudden, they face Korea with their tournament on the line. Arguably the best Korean pitcher in history, Hyunjin Ryu, starts. In the second, he faces Yu Chang.
Belted to left, Yu Chang, you legend!
Taiwan takes the early lead, but then Korea ties it in the fifth. However, minutes later,
Racing back Lee.
Damn, that was 97. That ball was
Korea is
97,
now
bro.
staring another disappointment in the face. Another elimination would cause outrage back home. Do Young Kim knows that.
For Korea, Do Young Kim in the air to deep left field. And watches it go.
Where'd it go?
He
Oh, it's all the way
launches
up there. I
one,
was like,
launches
where's
his
the
bat,
ball,
and gives
bro?
Korea a 2-1 lead in the seventh. Taiwan's down to their last 9 outs.
YouTuber baseball, dude, so baseball is my favorite sport to play, but it's like the most you can't do it just casually. Like everybody needs bats, everybody needs gloves, you need the bases, you need that's the reason basketball is so good, and that's obviously why soccer is so popular. Like, it is so hard to do that, right? You might be able to do softball, but I think if you're going to do anything, you do kickball. If you do streaming, it's kickball, because then you don't need gloves, you don't need any of that, and it's kind of similar, right? Bad baseball is also shit. Yeah, bad baseball, you're just gonna be swinging and missing a lot. You know, imagine a pitcher pitching for the first time and just can't get it across the plate. Ball, 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 ball. Kickball is super boring. I agree, but at least it's more accessible than baseball, you know? If you're going to do like a streamer game. Bad basketball can be funny. Bad other things are funny. Bad baseball is just, you know, kind of the same thing.
They get the leadoff man on, but then ground into a double play. They get the leadoff man again. This time, Stuart Fairchild
Maybe
comes
did
up to the
T-ball?
plate. He's played on 5
I think if you do
MLB
T-ball,
teams
it's kind of
in 5
boring
seasons.
because it's
He's
just
a
like
perennial bench player who is mostly anonymous
you want people to
in
pitch,
America.
you know? The
But his
pitching
mom
is the funny part.
Taiwanese. They recruit him to the team, and he has the country's hopes and dreams in his hands. And with 2 outs in the 8th,
known Taiwanese man,
Taiwan takes the
Stuart
lead on the back of
Fairchild.
Stuart Fairchild. Him joining Taiwan and hitting this home run has resulted in him gaining 285,000 followers in 2 weeks. He has
very
6
funny.
times more followers now than he did before the tournament. A guy who was designated for assignment 6 times. A guy who was designated for assignment 3 times.
Thanks, Fan
in
Pug.
the past year alone. Just got 114,000.
It's almost April Fool's, Chad. Will you be getting foolish more? Also, Coney, you've been to the batting cage. Last time you went, the swing needed some work. Okay, motherfucker. I went today. This isn't a joke. I went to the batting cages today. I was in the wrong cage. Okay? I'm not joking. I was in today, and I realized I was in a cage that shot far to the right. You gotta understand, I'm a lefty, so I can't swing all the way. I wish I took a video on my form so I could silence you. I have amazing form. I was swinging with power. Okay? Bro, try to go to batting cages as a lefty. It's bad. It's not good. You're going to be hitting that back wall a bunch. It's shitty, bro. Sometimes, dude, I went to the batting cages that I go to. They the speeds are all like off the thing. This place is so old that you don't know what you're getting into. It doesn't say like softball fast. So let me explain. When you go to batting cages, usually it says like softball or baseball, and it'll say like slow, medium, fast, arc, flat. It'll just tell you what it's firing. And the one that I usually go to was closed. So I did a couple slow ones just to like, you know, get my bearings. And then I did a random one, which was fast baseball. If you've never been in the cage when it's shooting fast baseballs, especially on an old machine that you can't predict, it is terrifying, bro. It's so bad. Because, like, the balls are going low. They're, like, firing at my ankles. Like, it's just going randomly. It's terrifying. I ended up, I tried to calibrate, but I kept hitting it with, like, the edge of the bat. If you guys had ever done that, it hurts like a motherfucker. It just, like, that shit hurts. Slow pitching is harder to hit than fast pitching. Not gonna lie, but I play baseball, so that's just me. It's just you, bro. Slow pitching is way easier. You get to calibrate it as it comes. You know what the hardest thing for me to hit is? I don't know what these are called. You ever throw the ball in the air and then hit it? I can't do it. When that shit comes down vertically, I cannot hit that shit, bro. I tried like 4 times. Toss-ups, is that it? I threw that. It was hard, bro. Go to the batting cages tomorrow, bro. It's getting nice outside. You guys should do it. Go and let me know what you think. Do not get in that fastball shit. It's scary. I'm telling you.
1,000 likes on an Instagram post.
Bro is never going to be a coach. Dude, I think back to my Little League coach who would, like, send that shit into left field. I'm like, how did he do that? That's amazing. How did he send that shit to the left? No matter how many times I bat, I always go to first. It always goes right field as a lefty. It's like, I can't help it.
Promoting a Taiwanese coffee brand. In just 4 games, Stuart Fairchild has become a celebrity in Taiwan. But this game isn't over yet. Do Young Kim, who had gave the Koreans a lead
Danger
earlier,
early?
comes
I mean,
back up
obviously, but
and
I can't get
drives
late.
one.
Every time I try to go late, it don't work.
The Dodgers score some first. In extras, Taiwan turns the small ball. They put Shi Xian Chen in at second base. He fractured his finger 3 days before.
My
On a bunt,
knuckles!
he slides headfirst in the third and is safe. He scores on another bunt. They now just need 3 outs to win. With a runner on third, this is Korea's best chance.
Things 1-1. Rolled the first. Runner's coming home. So is the throw.
I was going to say, he's not getting that, right? Yeah, he's out.
The next batter flies out, and for the first time ever, Taiwan beats Korea in the World Baseball Classic. The entire team goes onto the field and is in tears. Reporters are in tears. Fans are in tears. These two teams played each other in the exact same stadium in the 2009 WBC.
Dude,
13,000.
just baseball also needs 1 million people, man. There's so many people on the field, and they all got to be, like, aligned, and they got to know the rules.
Fans were
like,
in attendance.
My dad was
This
getting
year,
heated at
There
this.
were 40,000 fans in attendance. Taiwan came out and took a bow to all of them. This result meant a game between Australia and Korea would decide who got out of the pool.
Australia?
Australia, likely the most underrated team in the tournament, has seen a 22% increase in baseball participation in the last year alone. They have the #1 overall draft pick, who was born and raised in Australia, and were 1 run from upsetting Japan. If Korea wants to avoid another
Did you see Pocopia's collabing with IKEA? What? They making that Ditto rug? Oh, wait. It's not. It's in the game. Wait, is this real? Are they making Pokemon? Are they making real shit? What? April Fools? God damn it. They got me again. I like the little mushroom chairs. Those are cute. I think they already got those. I know that egg chair is real. I got one of those. This don't even look like anything, bro. Come on. Yeah, a lot of these are real. What's the thing, man? Oh. Just that? Each room is designed to reflect the image of a different Pokemon. That doesn't look like Snorlax to me, bro. You need a bigger bed. You need a giant fucking bed for that. IKEA's gonna set up a station with like a punching bag and some grass next to it. Come on, Hitmonchan, that's your spot. Oh boy.
Embarrassment. They not only have to beat them, they have to beat them by 5 or more runs. Australia is 2 outs away from moving on.
Yeah, it doesn't
and they
look
get a perfect double play ball.
Oh. No. Bro! Australia! No!
On the very next pitch, take a 5-run lead into the 9th and move on past their pool for the first time
you
in
fucking
17
drongos.
years. Their manager cried.
No, man!
Their broadcaster cried in the booth. They move on with Japan, who storms through pool play undefeated with stars like Seiya Suzuki, Yoshinobu.
Can you tell the story of how you were hit with a baseball while on a date? I don't really know if there's much of a story to tell. I was at the Bay Sox game on a date with a girl in high school. Ball comes fly, beams me right in the middle of the chest, and she laughed. That shit hurt. Yeah. And the thing is, I would laugh too. She said she laughed because I made a funny face. She cheated on me a few months later. I should have known then. I should have been like, wait, that person's a psychopath. Like that person's a bad person. Like, oh, hey, don't worry about it. It's high school. I'm over it. Okay. But I should have known then, like, oh, this is a bad person. Never mind. But yeah, so it hit here, right? It hit me in the chest and it rolled off my back. And I was less mad at her than I was at the person who got the ball. So what happened was it hits my chest and it flies up, and I catch at the very end. I see a woman like way back there catch it, and I go back there. I'm like, hey, I'm the guy who it hit. Listen, can I have that ball? Because I think it's a funny story. She was like, what ball? And I'm like, I saw you get the ball. I know it was you. I didn't get the ball. Listen, I know you don't have to give it to me, but it's just a baseball, and it did hit me, and I would like to have it. Is that, like, cool? And I'm, like, 16 years old, by the way. What ball? And I remember explicitly, turning my body back to the field. This woman is, like, 30 to 40, and I'm like, all right. Because what am I going to do, right? What the fuck am I going to... Okay, all right. The Bay Sox gave me a ball. Not the ball I got hit with, but just like a nice ball. And I think that was their legal, like, that was their go-to, like, here you go. You can't sue us now because you accepted a gift. All right. I feel like I wouldn't have been able to sue them anyway. I'm at a fucking baseball stadium. It might happen, right? But I did get a consolation ball. It was very nice, yeah.
Yamamoto and Shohei Ohtani, they look unbeatable. But other teams,
but it didn't really hurt that bad. It was like getting hit by a snowball. If it hit me in the nose, I might be dead. If it was like a little bit higher, that might be bad. So I don't know.
They don't have their stars like Puerto Rico. Well,
Coney also took his date to the batting cages, bunted for every pitch. Again, I went to the batting cages today, and my girlfriend was there. I wasn't going to bring this up, but since you bring it up, she was very impressed. I hit every ball. I always hit it. I do always hit it. Not always with the right power. I do always hit it. Don't laugh. Lefties are nice. I'm telling you. She was being nice. No. She hadn't played baseball before, but she was a natural. She picked it up pretty good.
Threatened to quit.
Oh, so now the girlfriend was there. I didn't want to bring it up, but now you brought it up.
Tournament.
Got hit by every pitch. Ow. Sweetie, watch how many of these I can catch. Ow.
Altogether, 4 of their best players were denied insurance.
Look how tough I am.
Too likely to get injured and were
I thought you kept hitting the back wall. I shifted. I'm in a different cage now. I figured it out.
Able to play. Carlos Correa is out. Francisco Lindor is out. Jose Barrios is out. And Victor Caratini is out. So was Mike Trout, Jose Altuve, Miguel Rojas, and Jose Alvarado, who told the media, quote, "The insurance is a piece of shit. They do such a shitty thing to you. It's a piece of shit." Miguel Rojas asked out loud why it seemed like it was only the Latin guys getting denied. In total, at least 9 Puerto Rican players were deemed ineligible because of insurance. Their operating manager said withdrawing from the tournament altogether was on the table. Even Puerto Rican star Bad Bunny offered to pay the insurance for the players, which would allow Francisco Lindor and Carlos Correa to play. But concerns that the insurance company used was not trustworthy enough, it was denied. To make matters worse for Puerto Rico, Javi Baez tested positive for marijuana and would be suspended for the tournament.
Not marijuana!
170
no!
replacement off their roster. Puerto Rico looked completely depleted.
What the fuck? Why, man? Who has it out for Puerto Rico?
Losing to Panama.
He tested positive in like 2024. Years ago?
A team that has only won 2 World Baseball
Performance enhancers. Not in Smash, bro. You ever play? This might be an old head thing. Bro, when you sat next to a player in Smash and they smelled like that motherfucker was locked in. Bro, if you ever fought Boss at an MDVA local and he just was boofed up, oh my god. It was like an install for him. It was like he would like fighting Boss in loser's bracket. You could beat him in winner's bracket, and he was like the boss that would return near the end, like when you fight the 2 monkeys in Sekiro, right?
Games in history and can only
the weed install is strong, dude. People fuck with it. People like that was a real thing, man, and you could smell it on them when they come up to play. It was
for 1 run all game, but they tie it in the 9th. In the 10th, a guy named Darrell Hernandez comes up. He's not even supposed to be on the team.
Now they just do Adderall. Bro, I've never played Smash on Adderall, but I don't think it would help me.
Players to get
maybe. Vyvanse, I heard. I heard it's pretty good. Might even make you number 1.
Roster. He has a negative career.
I got to get back into Rivals, too.
Career home runs. But with 2...
I'd be doing dabs than playing Shotgun Punisher. That's very good. Only shotgun? You're running down that long path in Wakanda with the fucking, where you got to get the pay thing first. You're just running around with the fucking shotgun out. Ba-doo.
Strikes.
That's very funny.
Outs.
22 dabs.
2, crush, left field
Somebody stop that Hela! Somebody kill her! A mystery person. Why is that Iron Man doing that? Somebody shoot him down. I can't.
Puerto Rico
That's
hits
very
a
funny.
walk-off home run, and after the game, the entire team stays on the field and sings Mark Anthony to a sold-out crowd as players and fans are in tears. The craziest fan atmosphere, however, was in Miami, a pool with Venezuela and the Dominican Republic. Combined, these two countries have 163 MLB players. Combined, they have about the population of California.
Cuba got a team? I thought Cuba was real nice at baseball, or am I just thinking of Sammy Sosa? All my knowledge is based on really old shit.
Yet they make up around 17% of the
I know
league.
Cuba
In
likes
1990,
they fell
all
off.
foreign players combined made up just 14% of the league. This massive influx of international talent is fueled in large part by Latin America. Now, 36% of Latinos in the U.S. consider themselves MLB fans, more than any other demographic in the country. Their passion is unmatched. Last Classic, according to a report, 3 players threatened to leave.
I wonder how football's doing. I feel like I don't hear about it as much.
The team because of issues in the clubhouse. Another report says that Rafael Devers was left off the
Same
team
as always.
because he caused issues in 2020.
I mean, if they're doing SpongeBob collabs, I don't know. It's the off season. No, I just mean in like during the season, right? I feel like that is funny though. I feel like I don't hear as much about, I don't know, the news.
3. Manager Albert Pujols says he called Devers to join this year, but did not get a response. Last year, going into the tournament, people called this the greatest lineup ever assembled. They couldn't even make it out of pool play. But this
World Cup is soon, really? I'm going to try to appreciate it this year. That sounds fun to watch.
year, the lineup looks even better.
My family is still pissed the DC team changed its name. That's bad, bro. Yeah, I at my old place where I used to live, there was a giant, there was not a giant, but there was a bus, like a small bus, painted head to toe in Redskin stuff. It was like red and it was red and white and like the colors and then all the logos and stuff, and they kept it. They kept it. I don't know if they updated it now. I haven't seen it, but I was like, damn, I bet that guy's mad as hell. So, crazy.
They hit 3 home runs in a row. This is the reaction in an
I loved
exhibition
Washington football
game.
team. I fucked with that
Every single one of
heavy.
their games in Miami is a sellout. They hit 3 home runs in Mercy Rule, Nicaragua. They played the Netherlands. Vladdy hits a
Oh, they
bomb,
got Mercy
puts on a
Rules for
jacket,
real?
and
Okay.
takes a selfie with a weight with plantains on it. Junior Caminero gets hit by a pitch. He looks hurt. Turns out he is not hurt. They Mercy Rule the Netherlands too.
Oh, hell
He looks
yeah.
hurt. Turns out he is
That's kind of good. I kind of like that.
not hurt.
I love farming the crowd response. That's great.
They Mercy Rule the
That's
Netherlands
good, man.
too. They beat Israel 10-1. Their only competition
When
is
you're feeling the
Venezuela.
moment,
In this
whole
game,
crowd's
they hit
behind you.
3
That's cool.
bombs, including one of the deadliest bat flips ever seen. Before the tournament, Juan Soto said they were going to have fun. Fernando Tatis said they were going to be loud. The team is stacked. They have Manny Machado, Vladdy Jr.,
That's
Juan
awesome,
Soto,
man.
Ketel Marte, and even Austin Wells.
I
who
love a
apparently
team
has
you
2
can get
Dominican
behind, bro.
grandparents.
You know,
Gloria
team having fun and fucking
Miami,
around.
the
That's
team that
awesome.
scored the most runs, had the highest average, the highest on base percentage, had the highest slugging percentage, the highest OPS, and broke the record with 13 home runs.
Coney doing bat flips at the cages. I have to keep running to pick it up. It's like rolling behind the thrower.
Pool play. They hit 13 home runs in 4 games. The Dominican is now favorited to win the tournament, and the former favorite might not even make it out of the pool. Mark DeRosa's comments has much of the baseball world calling for him to be fired. However, he later says he was well aware by the time the game started that the USA had not advanced. More info comes out that because of rules set by players' franchises, Mason Miller was only allowed to pitch 1 inning per game, meaning if he had replaced Bednar with the bases loaded, he wouldn't have been able to pitch the 9th. Bednar was only allowed to pitch 25 pitches. If he would have thrown 1 more pitch, DeRosa would have been forced to take him out of the game. The only other pitcher available was Clayton Kershaw. Similar events happened in last tournament when USA got
Bro, why are scores so high? 11-5?
Blown out by Mexico, they were forced to put in pitcher Ryan Presley, one
Jesus.
of their best relievers, instead of saving him for the next game, which was a must-win because his
A lot of
team
good hitters.
required him to get an inning of work
Big talent gap.
during
Okay.
this game. Team USA had to beg teams.
I will once again tell you, go to your minor league baseball games, bro. They are very fun. Wait, when do the Bay Sox start? I'm going to keep it $100 with you guys. I might miss a stream to go watch a Bay Sox game. I'll be on Friday instead. Start April 7th. Hell yeah. Next week. W Baseball. I love Bay Sox, bro. Minor league baseball games are so fucking fun because the players are not great. They're still, they haven't hit their prime yet. Let's just say that. They haven't hit their prime. They're working on it. Thanks, Cobble, for the prime. Wait a minute. Did I just say? Did he? The players are paid like ass. Yeah, they are electricians and plumbers and yeah, it's like what people used to say about melee people. Yeah. Thank you for the prime. The players are still working, right? But the scores are crazy. Once I went to a minor league game and our team almost lost 14-0. I went to a major league game and that happened. I was at the Orioles-Rockies game, and I think it ended 12-0, and the Orioles won, and that felt mean. I was at a game, and the crowd is just, it is fucking bad, bro. It feels like bullying. Because every time there's a new home run, the crowd's going crazy. That big-ass Oriole is dumping on the dugout, and it's just, here it goes. I think during the game, they conceded something. Like, one of the players had some, like, big, was breaking a record for home runs or something, and they gave him a really light pitch so he could break it. Something like that. I can't remember what it was, but East Coasters are a loudmouth, obnoxious, fat, sloppy people. Colorado friend detected. Why don't you go hike on a trail, brother? Huh? Go climb a mountain.
In the last tournament to
Colorado
change their rules and allow some of their relievers to increase their.
I'm from Colorado. I have no air because I'm 5,000 feet in the sky.
Pitch limits.
I can't
Don't
breathe.
have to deal with this to the same extent. Pitcher Javier Assad started 2 games for Mexico.
I love the East Coast, bro. You guys say fuck East Coast. You should go to California. You should see what's going on in California. Those people are shitty.
In pool play
East
alone,
Coast is
Dominican
real. We keep it real.
Other teams don't have to deal with
Except New England. There's some fucky shit going on up there. New England is weird.
this to the same extent. Pitcher Javier Assad started 2 games for Mexico in pool play alone. Dominican pitcher Sandy Alcantara said he would pitch on short rest for the Dominican Republic. It's not clear whether either of their teams.
I fuck with Midwest, but Midwest I like, but I would not trust with any amount of responsibility. Midwest people, I love them to death. Very sweet. You guys are Hufflepuffs. You guys are very nice, very sweet. That's great. But you guys should not own pets or have, you guys need chaperones, I think. I drive great drunk. The only way you guys drive, yeah.
Reported those decisions. Teams cannot dictate when or how a
Millennial explaining American regions. You are Hufflepuffs.
pitcher is used. They can influence
I'm a Gryffindor because I'm brave and courageous.
them by requesting how and when a pitcher is used and pressure them into not pitching at all. That may be why pitchers like Max Fried, Hunter Brown, Kevin Gausman, and Joe Ryan did not pitch for Team USA despite being good enough. It also might be part of the reason Tarek Skubal opted not to pitch a second.
I'm moving to California from Virginia next year. Aware, California is fine. It's a good place. It's just you got to be wary of the people. That's all. People are tough to trust. That's all. California is a lot of things. Yeah, I don't know why I'm talking like it's one thing. California is 8 different states. That's the problem with the United States. We talk in all these generalities as if the United States aren't like 8 countries. We are 8 different countries all mashed together, and then we try to fucking make legislation that fits all of us. It's not going to happen, bro. Like, it can't. We can't.
USA, despite being lined up to pitch in a potential championship. Italy shocks everyone, goes undefeated, and beats Mexico, meaning USA gets into the next
Bro, crack the code. I'm saying what nobody has ever thought of. That's it.
round, where they narrowly beat Canada. Critics say
8 big-ass states. Okay. Bro, I'm telling you. Watch this. Watch. It's so easy. Coney is pro-balkanization. I don't know what that means. 1. You know what? Let's give him Nevada. 1. Go to the Balkans. I don't know what that is. 2. No, 2. I want to take West Virginia. I'm staying up here. I want to be in the Virginia one, but this is 2. 2. 3. Wait. 3. 3. 3. No. Florida's where it gets weird. Georgia's where, because I was gonna say, I think we dropped Georgia in there, but maybe it's like this. 2. That's a small state. All right, let's stretch out a little bit. We go here. There we go. That's it. That's the play. Right there. Right there. Boom. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Yeah, this is it. That's it. This is Texas stands alone. Texas, you can secede. You can have that. You know what? You get to have Oklahoma too. You can have that. That too. That makes a nice little state. I would give Texas Oklahoma for sure. You get that. Okay. I have no idea about population of any of this, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. I would go like here. 7. 8. 9. Done. Oh my God, this is perfect. This is perfect. Is this not ideal? You goofed up with that F country you made? That is a F. I made a F, bro. Phase up. Phase up. Phase up. All right. Post it? You think I should post this? It'll make up for the last thing. Hold on. Wait, I should fill it. Cuz like now you can't really see it. Number them? Yeah, I was going to say you need to be able to see it. These are not in order. Wait, Oklahoma I messed up. Shit. Oops. Okay, well, this is... All right, whatever. Nobody's will notice. There we go. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, Georgia kind of belongs with the other ones. This is where it gets a little mixy, but I think this is where it happens. This is good. We got 8 states now. Fuck it. Some of these are a little,
This is literally what they did in Fallout.
Is that what they did? Did they do this? He's changing! All right. Give them names? Absolutely not. That's how I get in real trouble. These should be our states for real. Later tonight, we begin streaming Super Mario World full first playthrough the very first time. This motherfucker does not game. I thought yo video games. Which state are you living in? I like 6. I like where I'm at now. I love 7. Don't I didn't mean to do that. I love the American South. I love the slowness of the life. I love a sweet tea. I love the mountains. I love that. But I have not experienced it. I am idealizing it. I don't know what the people are like. I've heard it can be rather intolerant at some places. So that's an issue. Also, Tennessee is extremely Christian. And I don't know if I'd be able to live there because I feel like I would be feeling a lot of culture shock, right? Like all the time, because I'm not that. So, I feel the way I feel about Tennessee, where like I went to Utah. That is a beautiful place. If I lived in Utah, if I was born in Utah, I would be like, yep, I'm in God's country. The Mormons have to be right because they settled down here and this is where God lives. Like, that's how I feel about Tennessee. I fucking love Tennessee, but I have not lived there. And I have friends who have lived there, and they're like, it is not like that all the time. So I don't want to sound stupid, you know? Beautiful mountains, though. Yeah, I'm just idealizing the mountains. That's really it. I don't know what we're talking about, but 7 to rise up. I would love 7. I love North Carolina. I love South Carolina. You know, I think I would stay in 7. But 5 is fun. I love 5. 5 is cool. 4 are flyover people. Those are people those are mud people from the earth, I think. Everything else makes sense, I think. IKMS in 2. 2 is beautiful if you're in the right spots. Wide open spaces, bro. The problem is that the populations are going to be weird. And 1 has so much money in it. 1 gets all of California and Nevada. I think 1 rules the world, right? Like, 1 has all the money. I think this was not considering, like, demographics or politics. I think 4 is in the most trouble. If there's a civil war, 1 is dead. Because they don't have great populations, and they don't have any source of huge income, I think, and they are surrounded by everybody. 4 has hella farms. Oh, they got the corn. You're right. Yeah, they might control the money and, like, the food. Yeah. Alaska and Hawaii, we give them away. Hawaii belongs to whoever gets there first. Alaska goes to Canada. You can have that, right? It's fine. 3 is the oil reserves. I mean, there's a lot of things to love about all this, right? It's not so bad. I think that's where we go, bro. This shit, a Hunger Games. People have done this before. That's like great engagement bait. It's like all these states go to war, who wins? And everybody says Florida because Florida's crazy. 3 has all the fentanyl. No, my fentanyl! My fent, no! Okay. You know, somebody made a good point on the Nintendo tier list. Bowser doesn't even have a game, which is kind of true, actually. How are you going to get a movie? I think he will. It's Jack Black. You're going to bank on him.
They seem unprepared, undedicated, and boring. Not to mention Team USA's pitchers had allowed more home runs.
Bro, Bowser's inside story does not count.
Than any other team in the tournament. And now they have to face the Dominican Republic.
Oh,
They're
no!
the opposite. They're fun. They scored 51 runs in 5 games.
These
and
boys
4 out
are
of 5
rowdy.
Dominican players previously said they'd rather win the WBC than the World Series. Junior Caminero wanted to be on the team so bad, he said he'd be the bat boy. Instead of preparing for the season and getting at bats in spring training, he wanted to be with the Dominican Republic to sit on the bench. But the absence of Jose Ramirez allows him to get
They're not having enough fun. Where's the passion?
In the second inning.
Be silly.
A homer off arguably the best pitcher in baseball gives Dominican the lead. But Paul Skeens dials in. Aaron Judge makes an amazing throw. Mow down Tatis. Then Gunnar Henderson comes to the plate.
Anderson has tied it up.
A few
His
moments
name
later,
is
a
Anderson.
21-year-old Roman
Thanks,
Anthony
Pete Showbon.
follows him.
Rodriguez and Tatis going back. It is good.
Stop calling him
America has the
Aaron
lead, but
Fudge.
in one of the loudest
I don't think he
environments
likes
in
that.
WBC history, the Dominican loads the bases. Skeens gets out of it. The next inning, there's 2 men on with 1 out.
Bouncing ball towards the middle.
Ooh. Bow.
Off balance.
A double play
Okay.
gets the U.S. out of it. In the 7th, David Bednar has runners
The quarter, semi, and grand final are single elimination. Shit.
on 2nd and 3rd
Are the other ones like best of 3 or whatever?
with 1 out. Facing
Single
the
elim
top
I
of the
love, but I would hate
scariest
to
lineup
play it.
ever. He gets Tatis swinging, and with 2 outs,
Coney, I would sleep with you. Like bunk beds? How we? That's the arrangement, man.
he strikes out Ketel Marte. The Dominican has 4
Bunk beds.
chances
You gonna on the couch? Where are we
to
doing?
tie this game, and the U.S. shuts down the best lineup arguably ever.
Look at his name. That's how. I'm not reading that.
Every single time.
In
USA holds
jail?
on to a 1-run
I would not be the little spoon, bro. I didn't think you would see that. Did you think I'm not that? There's only 940 people in here, and maybe like 100 people type. I read all of it, man. You didn't think I would see the 69 in jail guy? Yeah, dude.
lead going into the 9th and puts
Thanks for stopping by.
in Mason Miller. With a runner on 3rd and 2 outs, he just needs 1 more out to send the U.S.
Make that guy chat Vizier. I forgot about the Vizier bit. We do need a grand Vizier who can plot against me at all times in the chat and have like a special role.
to the
I forgot about
championship. And on a 3-2 count, the United States wins on a controversial strike 3.
Damn.
Juan Soto says afterwards, quote, "We showed the world we're the best team in baseball. However, they
I
were
mean, you're
eliminated.
not, though.
And the United States,
We're the best team in baseball. However, they were eliminated.
after being
That's
showered
fucked
with
up.
negativity for a week straight, somehow holds the Dominican
Make it the guy who was left behind on the island for months. Barimba, you here?
Republic to 1 run. In one of the
Barimba
most
here?
hostile
I'm sorry, bro. I
environments
still feel
possible.
bad about
With the
that.
crowd at their next game will be even more hostile. In January, the United States captured the
I gave Barimba that diamond. This is the best I could do. Found it on the island.
president of Venezuela. The Winter League stopped for 4 days.
Speaking of, dude, I should check my unban requests. I bet there's a bunch.
There were no flights out of the country for 4 weeks. MLB teams scrambled to evacuate their players. Many of those players are playing for Venezuela now. The political turmoil is unavoidable. Fans above the dugout taunt
How do I do it? Is it /moderator? I think that's it, right? Is it moderator /Coney? Maybe that's it. Yep, there it is. Let me see if I got any requests. Oh, nope. One from 5 months ago. Yeah. One guy who was being edgy. One guy who was being edgy and apologized. And one guy who said something and apologized. Okay, nothing really big. I don't ban a lot of people. I think some of the mods go through them on occasion. Oh, really? So you guys handle it? We don't ban many people here. I have a pretty, like, lax thing. I'll take the insanity, like on, what's it called? On the Content King, you know?
Miguel Cabrera during pool play, accusing him of being a Chavista.
I think one of the worst things you can do is like be band heavy, because then people like being banned. People enjoy, like, they want the attention. They're like, I'll say something crazy, it's that.
He got upset with the fans.
Usually what you do is I got like a 3-strike rule. It's like somebody's weird or edgy or too annoying. You let them rock, for a little bit. You let it go and then see if they get the vibe. And if they don't by like 2 or 3, it's like, all right.
Had to go back to the clubhouse.
Did you ever finish Content King? It was pretty good. Might play it another time. Thursday we're doing Nuzlocke. We're gonna try to finish it, but like maybe that wipes out fast, and then we might do it. We'll see. I don't know.
Their manager came out pleading with the media to not ask political questions. The team worried any comment made could put friends and family at risk. They believe winning
How did that stream end up on YouTube? It's on the side channel. I was surprised too.
and uniting the country through baseball is their best option. And right now, it's working. Venezuelan games in Miami, which has the most dense Venezuelan population in the country, have been the loudest. Their only hiccup was a close loss to the Dominican Republic, forcing them to match up against the defending champs, Japan. They instantly run in to the best player in the sport. In the third, they tack on 4 more runs. The Mikel Garcia home run puts Venezuela within 1. And all of a sudden, down 1 with runners on the corner, Hiromi Ito, the best pitcher in the Japanese league, has to face Wilder Abreu.
Dude, yeah, so YouTube, there's A/B testing. So if you see that's the most annoying comment, bro. When people are like, why did he change the title? He did this. You got an A/B tested title, bro. That's how it works. You're a guinea pig.
Venezuela shocks Japan.
My least favorite YouTube comment, my least favorite comment on any of that shit are people who, like, want to show they're in the know. I can't stand that. Wow, he changed it again, LOL. I know this because I watch it so closely. Why are you, like, showing off to the people who comment? You know what I'm saying? Like, just, you can think that, but are you trying to, like, to impress the other commenters? Like,
one swing of the bat,
you know,
the script. They hold Japan scoreless for the rest of the game and now face Italy for a
I just like lying to the other commenters. All right, I actually kind of like that. Just if it was like a ridiculous title change, I kind of like that. That's funny.
Spot in the finals. Italy is the last undefeated team and is mostly made.
I had a video show up for 3 days, and every time the title and thumb kept changing. Yeah, you're supposed to click on it. Stop changing. You gotta click on that shit, bro. It's trying to get you. The worm is wiggling. It's on the hook, please.
Of Italian Americans who are not good enough
Come on.
to play for America. They chug espresso shots every time they hit a home run. Only 2 of their players in the starting lineup have more than 1 year of MLB
Thanks,
experience.
Beast Mode.
If they make the championship, it would be the biggest upset in WBC history. Despite having 40-1 odds to win their pool, they did win their pool. They have 12 home runs in 3
Why did
games.
Cody change the title to I'm going to kill you in 3 days? John, I'm going to send a pipe bomb to your house. Why was that the title?
And strike first against Venezuela.
That doesn't even match the video.
And score again. In the bottom of the 6th, they have a chance to blow this game open. But they can't. Game open.
Oh, he looking. How long has baseball had challenges, by the way? I saw a video of that.
But they can't.
I saw they got the strike zone challenges now, right? This year? Hell yeah. That's awesome.
They get runners on the corner.
I love they could do that.
Jr. puts one in play.
Umps be lying, bro. Ew! Oh, he threw that shit down. Oh, look at that angle. Bro is bowling. Oh, no. He think he playing croquet. Oh.
He ties it. His cousin Michael Garcia is next at the plate.
That's tough. They just started the ball strike thing this year. Players suck at it. All right, that's very funny. The players are like, nope, challenge that shit. I know that was out. And the ump is like, who's been doing this for like 30 years, like, no, man, that was a strike. Definitely a strike. If I was an umpire, I'd feel so much job security. That's very funny.
Then Luisa rises up.
Oh, you're out, updated with new content? I will absolutely go back to it. That game's awesome.
Venezuela
I'll pop it again.
In 1 inning, takes the lead, shuts Italy down, and for the first
I didn't know they got
time
new
ever,
animals.
They are in the championship of the World Baseball Classic. Ronald Acuna Jr. was in the outfield crying the entire 9th inning. When they beat Japan, he chanted, "We ate sushi." When they beat Italy, they chanted, "We ate pizza."
Oh my
and
God.
now they're in the finals.
This is that punch-out racism.
Ronald Acuna
Where
Jr.
it's like, that is the food, I guess.
It's already better than anything he had done in MLB, saying he loved the Atlanta Braves, but he was Venezuelan way before he was a Brave. This game is such a big deal in Venezuela that schools and offices close early so people
that
can
shit
go
like
home
Dragon Quest
and watch it. Their manager, Omar Lopez, said before the game that he got text messages from 3 organizations asking him not to use their pitchers who he had used the night before. Acuna made a comment on Instagram saying, quote,
"The music is all serious.
We're not playing for those organizations. We're going to launch everything we have."
Coney, why is this undue? Oh, yeah, I forgot we did that. No, undo. I forgot about that. That's a very funny bit. That's a very good bit. I forgot. Yeah, I forgot about that. I didn't even think about it. So now we do have an undo, but it looks like you agree with it. Yeah, I don't think anyone fell for it. I forgot about that. Shit. That's very good.
America also has...
You hated the Northern Line one? I hated it because chat was way too eager for an undo bit. If there's one thing I hate in the chat, it's an unfunny thing getting spammed. And it's like, I don't know. If I was talking about the completion points in Resident Evil 9, and I'm like, oh, this weapon costs 1,000 CP. Ha ha ha, I heard a bad phrase. I can't stand that. I don't like that. It's such an easy joke, but you were the guy to post that. Everybody thought, like, wow, how, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't stand an undo. Lick is fine, but it's on thin ice. I think the lick is good, but I think the spamming it's got 1 strike out of 3. So give it a little bit of time. Lick it's a little aggressive, but you know, it's almost there.
Restrictions. According to reports, David Bednar, who had pitched in the last 2 games, was thought to have been deemed unavailable by the Yankees. And due to requests from the Padres, Mason Miller, their closer, would only be able to be used in a save situation. Derek Skubal, who controversially declined a second start, was at the game, but was not willing to pitch. Instead, Nolan McLean is pitching.
I'm still proud of Coney Dice. Coney Dice is awesome. That's great.
One of the top prospects in baseball with 8 career MLB starts. He's making the biggest start of his life in front of a sold-out crowd dominated by Venezuelan chanting. He gives up 1 in the 3rd on a sac fly. And in the 5th, Wilmer Abreu comes back to the plate. Venezuela starts Eduardo Rodriguez.
You know what? Seeing that Oregon Trail emote makes me want to do that again. I kind of that was a very fun stream. I did a chat plays Oregon Trail, and you guys would pick like what they did, and it's like a perfect game because it's like turn based. 50 subs if you do the Oregon Trail. Let's do it again. Let's do it. We'll do it again soon. That was a very fun stream. That was awesome. Bart!
Over 5 the past 2 seasons.
That was great. We'll do it again. We'll do it again.
He shuts down.
I think you guys did win. I think. You guys got... Did you? I can't remember.
The strongest lineups ever. Strikes out 4 and only gives up 1 hit. Venezuela ignores requests from organizations. They throw 4 relievers who pitched just 1 night before. USA, who had
3rd try, I think 1 person won. That was it. It was 5 subs for everybody you get to Oregon, and 1 guy got there. That's what it was.
In their first 3 games, had scored just 2 runs in the past 19 innings. They only have 1 hit through 5 innings. The captain, Aaron Judge, looks lost and goes 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts.
Aaron, what?
The offense is dead and is down to their last 4 outs. But on a 1-0 count to Bryce Harper.
Harper sends a fly ball to deep center field. Better late than never. Bryce Harper has tied the championship.
With 1 swing of the bat, the United States is tied. Going into the 9th, they need to hold Venezuela. They're going against the heart of
I've lost like the whole story now.
the lineup. Many would expect them to put in their best reliever, but Mason Miller
so far
is not in the game. It is not a safe situation.
Aaron Judge in clutch moments is always a fun hate watch.
Mark DeRosa honors...
As a fellow choke artist, that hurts, bro. You know that's when he's the most scared.
The wishes
that's
of the
not
Padres
nice.
And does not pitch him.
Come
Instead,
on.
Garrett Whitlock comes in.
He's trying his best.
He steals second and is safe by an inch. And Eugenio Suarez comes to the plate. And on a 3-2 count,
Into left center field, headed for the gap.
this double
Damn.
scores the runner from second.
At
Venezuela
top of the
shuts
9th?
The United States down in the 9th and win the 2026
Hell
World
yeah.
Baseball Classic. Raul Acuna Jr. falls to his knees. Miguel Cabrera
That's awesome.
is in tears. The entire team sings the national anthem at the top of their lungs. Despite losing
The American national anthem, right?
Jose
They were so
Altuve,
thankful.
Jose Alvarado,
They were so
and
happy.
Pablo Lopez to insurance and injury. Venezuela wins
sure.
it all as tens
Out of respect to their
thousands
opponents.
watched in town squares in Venezuela. Thousands more hit the streets afterwards in Venezuela, and millions on likely every continent on Earth watched it.
That's hell yeah. That's cool. They're non-American national anthems? Why? Yeah, what y'all got to cheer about? We got McDonald's. Everybody else got McDonald's. Okay. This is stupid. Thanks, Lav Liam. Got back from the Phillies game, and now I got more baseball. Just ended, brother. Sorry. Just ended. You just missed it, bro. It's tough. Team USA actively refused to take the second-place medals during the ceremony. They mangoed it. They got it and then threw it into the crowd. That's funny. That's good. What's next? A big surprise. You guys ready for the big surprise? I've got a big surprise for you guys. Uh-oh. Here it comes. We got Wee Wednesday tomorrow, everybody. I think. Unless I get a funny April Fool's thing. Ooh. Jesus, something just hit my timeline. That's crazy. I feel like I always have like 10 funny April Fool's bits. And then the time comes and I don't remember them. And I'm like, oh yeah. Time to watch the Mario movie? Hell yeah, I got the drive link right here. Wii Wednesday, but you only play GameCube games for April Fools. That's stupid, man. I don't think that works. I could do that any day. April Fools is never funny ever. Well, tune in tomorrow, maybe.
How I love this pretty bed. Now I'll rest my weary head. Good night.